Okay. They'll be frightened of particularly Elsyan.
I could.
Or you could not, and then we'd see what would happen.
Oh, I could not ruin Chris's day.
I mean,
Or you
they
can
might...
make Chris give them immunity to fear right now in his notes.
It doesn't matter whether it will be fear,
Hey,
because it depends on whether it breaks it down into charm or frightened. And again, certain creatures will be naturally immune to such things.
They are huge. They do not fear anything.
They're not huge, they're gargantuan, I'll have you know.
Exactly.
They live above hell, so, I suppose the price seemed worse.
I put my players up against the Tarask today to see what would happen.
What do they do?
Oh, okay, let me explain. I didn't put this in the middle of the campaign. That's okay, so we had a few players, so I decided to see what would happen if I just put them against the Tarask. They would fail horribly, and then one of the players would do the bag of holding black hole trick.
It's a very expensive weapon, but it works.
Oh yeah, when dealing with a Tarask, the cost effectiveness of your weaponry tends to, go out the window.
The thing is, there are certain enemies that it doesn't work against. Notably, anything that can planar travel. Because the moment you put them in the Astral Sea, they just go, well, I'm out. Snap their fingers and they're gone. Doesn't matter.
And a he did a suicide fly at the thing. Also, the players ended up fighting each other. And the same guy, actually. He ended up flying 80 feet in the air, then he got hit by a javelin. Lost his concentration and fell to the floor, killing himself.
Javelins have a maximum range of 60 feet.
120.
Is it?
120
really?
for javelins.
Really? What? I need to get me some of those on Rumland.
Yeah, 30 to 120. 30 for standard, 120.
Dang! I didn't realise that. Oh, sharpshooter barbarian, here we go.
Fucking don't. Because that leaves me on the front line, and I ain't worth that. I ain't able to do that. You just keep suplexing people down some stairs.
Sharpshooter monk. It's a terrible idea.
That's it.
Oh,
You
I
might
mean,
as well...
Sharpshooter great
catch
sword.
ammunition and throw it back at people.
Chris, sharpshooter juggernaut.
Oh god.
You just reminded me of a unit in Age of Mythology. Anyway, we've gotten massively off topic. I meant to say hello everybody and welcome to Crabby D&D.
No, you didn't.
I'm here with my
Didn't do
players.
that.
Sudz,
Hello.
Harlan,
Hello.
Sam,
Hello.
Simon,
Hello.
Jamie,
Well, hello.
and Infernal.
Hello.
At 8. Business as usual. Thank you to Sasha for all the art, including these wonderful hell spiders. I have had other art made as well. Blue dragon. Purple worm. Some other things that I want to mention.
Where are these things?
I don't need to know. There's somewhere in the fog of war which you can't see.
I can't see, but I can grab stuff still.
I wouldn't
Can you?
recommend it. Because if you do, I can hit flip the table and you guys crash.
Okay.
Well, I won't.
How about you don't do that, Chris? And you fight some spiders.
It's fine. Yeah, just don't grab stuff because it makes stuff go weird.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not.
But
I didn't realise you can. I won't ever click in there then.
probably best not to.
Yeah, well, just learned a
Um,
valuable lesson.
Also, thank you to Tabletop Audio for the free service you provide, free music, free everything. Go check it out; it's great. The guy's a legend, the guy who made it. So yeah, go check that out. Any combat maps, which I didn't bother making for today because the map was one, frankly, too huge, and they have no real good way of importing mass webs. So yeah, I decided to draw it today. So yeah. Any combat maps we would have, like these, were made on Dungeon Bear Studio, and any non-combat maps like this were made on Incarnate.com. Go and check those out, respectively. Any of you got any announcements?
Death.
Fuck spiders.
I have two
I've got a
Looking
bruise in my
forward to
belly button.
campaign 2 coming
I will
next
say
year, next Sunday.
These will be my friends now.
No, like hell. If that thing started
I'm glad
coming,
that
to
went under
the
the radar. I'm really glad about that.
Okay. Also, no Infernal. We will not. If you guys get TPK'd, campaign 2 will not start next week. It's been way.
That's quitters talk, Chris.
You don't believe, Chris.
All right, just
Can't
call it, boss.
believe
I have
that
to take some time off of work. Why? My players TPK'd themselves, and now I have to make campaign 2 in less than a
Chris,
week.
Chris, just make it up as you go along.
I know, but my boss literally lives upstairs. That's the problem.
Oh,
Lives
shit,
upstairs.
yeah. Your sister's
Your
your boss.
live in your loft.
His
Right,
sister was his boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, DM.
She's one of them. Yeah.
One of them.
Even Chris has a DM.
Really? Has a DM.
They don't master the dungeon very well though.
No, they don't.
Anyway.
Are you calling them bad managers, Chris?
Well,
That's what you're saying. Are you calling your sister a bad manager?
I mean, if you put it that way.
the shoe fits.
They can interpret it in that way if they wish, but I will not confirm nor deny.
God, you're insufferable sometimes.
I know.
Dodging her. You're like a politician.
Oh, in that case, I vote for Chris.
That's because...
Chris 2020.
Yeah.
Damn right. Got my vote.
Oh man, if I actually became a politician,
Chris for Queen
those
of
Stellaris
Destiny.
sessions would become like public notices of politics.
Oh my
It'll be
god.
how you run the country, and quite frankly,
This
I
week
know it's
coming,
to
Trump
the
versus
Imperium, so I'm
Chris.
happy.
One
It's
on
still
Jamie's delusional rants. Fuck me.
Oh my goodness, it would be great. And yet, I still work at retail at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. it
Anyway.
checks out.
So, yes, we shall begin the session.
Shall we?
Yes. So last session, our party of adventurers. Elsyan, Queglod, Sasha, Malcom, Bern, Rook, and Feng, along with Malcolm's companions, had made their way and their decisions from Adamanthia to go to Ormant's Ravine, in the intent to get to Darkreap Ruin, a lost Duragar fortress, which had been turned into a necromancer's lair. The party had decided to make their way there for the second time, with the first time being less successful, after having an encounter with giant mosquito-like demons and having to deal with various creatures they didn't want to deal with. They left, but with catastrophic effects. Now, the party has been set in motion, and they are now on a race against time, but they have to make it. Being a day further in than they were last time, making good progress, and being fairly quiet about everything they are achieving. As they continue moving forward, something doesn't quite sit right. As they move underneath a large open recess in the ceiling above them, with the large a series of metallic red wiry cables of the Hell Spider's web overhead, the party realized what they were walking out under. With a sudden stop and the alert of this creature, the party ended up breaking their stealth. Quite a bit of noise being made. As it began to emerge, the party made some swift decisions, Elsyan creating a delusion further away as the creature followed it, and called out to its brethren to follow. Finding nothing, they called out to others for the search, and for a hunt, finding tracks of some kind of these various individuals. With quick thinking and decisions made, the party took off. Various individuals, Bern, Queglod, and Malcom, all casting fly on themselves and the party, jumping and taking off into the darkness of the ravine. Deciding to move away from it and further down, they were confronted by a thick web of these reddish wires matting across in a net. With a swift call and decision from Queglod to shout down, the party swooped under into an opening as they travelled through and past, before they hear infernal voices up ahead, shouting and saying that there is prey on the horizon. Right now, you are all under the influence of fly. You have a 60-foot fly speed. You have everything else at your disposal. Everybody roll initiative, please.
This will be fine, guys.
Yeah.
It's just some giant lava spiders. What could go wrong?
Don't worry, I've got a plan. I just need to be the one to go first.
So that's not happening then.
Oh, good luck, because I don't have a decision in this fight.
Huh. 16. Do you have a minus in dexterity by any chance, Sasha?
Yes.
Yes.
You have a +10.
Yeah. that would be
Okay,
nice.
don't just sneak in Kappas every now, Infernal. I heard that. I've made you slightly louder in Discord so I can hear you better, you fool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, listening to
I can't
Infernal.
sleep anything after you now.
No, you can't.
Alright, rolling.
The
for
same
their
sound as
initiative.
Chris now.
Next.
Of course, I've turned Harlan right down.
And okay. So, first things first. 25 to 20.
27.
What'd you get?
Holy
Nat 20?
moly.
Wow.
Wow. Nice. All right. 20 to
That was
50.
nervous.
Hold on.
Wait.
Is it +5 for a net 20?
Natural 20. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be 27 as well, I believe.
Nice.
Alright.
All right.
We're on the ball tonight, boys.
Someone got somewhere high.
20 to 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
16.
16.
2 16s.
Oh, no.
Nice.
I got the lowest in that.
And we just got to
15
match
to
each
10.
other's.
10 to 5.
9.
8.
Okay.
Aw.
Reasonable.
I got
Oh.
bad towards you.
Disappointing.
Reasonable. Actually, pretty good initiatives this time around.
We're still gonna die though, right, guys?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, if that's your plan, then I'm not wanting to stand in your way. So,
Looking at my spells, I'm not looking forward to this.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, same. Looking at my spell. Ah, right, yeah.
Alright, so, starting off the initiative, Malcom and Queglod, with the two of you in the shout as, Malcom, you hear the sounds of Infernal talking up ahead of these hellish spiders as Queglod, they come into view for you just up ahead. On the wires, you see the large legs curling around, and you see the faint glow of the underbelly of this infernal spider. I will say, seeing as you have the same dex, I will let you decide who gets to go first.
If you have an idea, then I'm happy for you to go ahead. Do we have a strategy here, or just panic and try and get past?
The only idea I have is, as we're going forwards, to yell out an Infernal to try and confuse the others. The only thing that I was thinking.
Are they not gonna realize the voices?
That's why I'm gonna be doing it every round.
I mean, like, they're gonna...
I'm gonna try and say it the best I can in the way that they were saying it. In the way that they were talking.
Is there a considerable volume difference?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Do you have thaumaturgy?
No.
Nah.
No, as a
That would have been too simple.
as a Abishai Tiefling, he is Firebolt instead of Thaumaturgy.
Oh, that's not a bad spell swap, if I'm honest.
But yeah, that's the only idea I really had for this. So if you have anything else or anything better, I don't mind you going first.
Not really. I was going to just hit them and then...
Just flip a coin.
Keep in mind, if you're more than 15 feet away from you, lose thing.
Pass without trace.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not going to be counting pass without trace until the end of the after all this, because that's not a huge matter. But it does mean that if you're not within pass without a trace and you do perform an action, they will know where you are. This includes dashing. This includes everything. So it depends on whether you're going to head this as stealth or not.
Okay. Can I just say that maybe this is the path, right?
Yeah, that's the path.
Yeah. If one of us gets hit and loses concentration on fly, we could be in big trouble. It might be a good idea to head over to that side.
Is the web connecting below the path or above the path?
It kind of varies. In some cases it's above, in some cases it's below. It's just, with the map I'm saying, this is just a general cable.
Yeah. My whole point is I don't want people falling to their deaths down a bottomless pit.
If I lose concentration, 4 people fall.
Yeah.
Let's go down to hell, everyone. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Who's concentrating for who here? Do we know?
I forget.
Let me see. If I remember correctly,
Infernal and Sudz are all using it, but
if I remember correctly, Queglod, you were covering yourself, Fang, Arachne, and Harlan.
It's this over here, isn't it?
No, this was sleeping arrangement.
That's marching order there, and that was sleeping arrangement. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, this was sleeping arrangement.
And Bern, you were covering. Oh no, Queglod, you were covering Arachne, Fang, and Harlan, and you were in Raven form.
yes.
Infernal.
I was
you
doing
were covering,
Jamie.
You were covering Elsyan.
Sasha.
No, you were covering
James.
Elsyan, Rook, Elsyan, Rook, Aurum, and yourself, and
myself,
Malcom had
yeah.
a cast on himself.
Yeah.
Okay, notably then, I can't use Big Felipe at the moment.
No, because if you transform back, then
Mhm.
you'll obviously start falling.
Oh. How far
Can
is
she
it?
not transform it below her?
No, because she is Felipe.
Ah.
She'd be able to transform back as an action, then fall, then use Felipe, but...
Oh, if using Felipe as an action, okay.
Maybe fly up first and then do it.
I mean, it's only a bonus action to expand Felipe, so...
Yeah, the main thing is transforming back out of it, because you'd still start falling.
Presumably not too far before...
No, not too far.
Since you normally fall at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so my general strategy is still going to be try and fly up along the right, draw them over to the left if possible.
Okay.
Is everyone agreed with that, or are there any other suggestions?
What did you say?
So we fly on the right, but we're going to
Fly
try
on the
and
right
distract
so
them
that we're
to
over the
left.
path, so that, and then try to get them to head left.
Oh.
But I might be able to pull
I
some
don't know.
delusion
I
bullshit.
was hoping that one of you
I might
would
be able
have
to
an
use my
idea of that.
delusions to pull them off to the left. Although I'm not sure how. What could distract them from us? We don't know if they've got any predators or something, do we?
I think
Well,
they
the
are the
biggest-
predators.
Okay,
Yeah.
there's always a bit, as they said in that famous tale, I think it was called The Phantom Menace, there's always a bigger fish.
Well, so far,
Oh great, there's going to be a bigger spider then.
No!
Okay, I didn't think of the repercussions of that. No,
Yes,
at
that is
least they're
correct,
not
Sam.
terrestrials.
There is always a bigger fish. How didn't I think of the sooner spawns in bigger spider?
Chris, we will notice if you just spawn in the same thing but bigger. We are fairly blind to a lot of things, but that we
this-
will see through.
That's
Okay, well,
So, with it being Queglod and Malcolm's turn, what are you guys doing?
These guys aren't on the web currently, are they?
They are, yes. It's just
They
this,
are.
this is signifying where the web roughly is, and they're on the web, or they're at least hanging off of it, or being pushed up from their large legs.
Okay. I want to test something then. I'm gonna use my action. No, I'm not. I'm not actually sure if I can cast spells in this form. Over.
I don't think you can. No.
No. In which case, there's not really a lot for me to do other than. They shouldn't be able to target me too much, though, right? Well, I'm in
No,
Felipe
they
form.
they shouldn't be able to target you easily. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe we
So yeah.
we made it so that you weren't invulnerable, but we made it so that you
But I
were
am,
like
yeah.
super buff. So I didn't like the idea of you being invulnerable. I gave you
No,
a
that's
ton
fair.
of stuff for you safe.
Okay then. There's not a lot I can do on my turn other than move.
You gain a number of temporary hit points equal to half your maximum hit points. Attacks against you have disadvantage, and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws while in this form. But you cannot perform actions other than dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, or search.
Could help, I guess.
I don't know.
I mean, you're technically immortal, so peck their eyes out or something. I don't know.
Heck, their eyes out.
Eldritch Blast?
Can't
No
cast that at the moment.
spells.
No spells?
No, not while a raven.
Oh,
They,
right.
they lack the fingers to motion all the intricate pieces of an arcane
You know what?
enchantment.
That's a fair reason. I'll give you that one, Chris. Yeah. Can't fulfill the somatic components.
Yeah.
That's a thought. Okay, could I just quickly check something? If someone is affected by the fly spell, how much weight do they have to carry before they stop being able to fly?
Don't think
It
you're really
doesn't
supposed to be able to carry
specify,
over.
but you as a person can only carry creatures smaller than you. If you're-
Excellent. Queglod, untransform on one of us because we're all bigger than you, you short ass.
It will slow them down. Because it depends on who's got the highest encumbrance limit.
Oh, fucking comforts is a thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
How does that
probably
work?
Rook, right?
it's your weight, so your inventory.
Rook should be completely fine.
I can hold him.
And then
Yeah,
you could re-transform, you could re-summon Big Felipe and be big Scree or whatever.
And also alert everyone in the entire cave that we...
Yeah, they probably already know.
I'm sorry. Oh, are they not aware of us? What with the spiders in front of us, behind us, above us, below us, around us?
They may not all know that we're here. However, Big Felipe could distract these ones because he's a meaningful target, and he's expendable.
Question.
Don't call Phil.
No, that makes
Has
me
anyone
feel
had
a
their
little
first
bit
turn
sad.
yet?
No one's had their first
yet.
turn.
Just take your turn.
Question.
Sorry, I shouldn't
That's
get like
fine.
that.
First turn? Question? Go.
Turn? Initiative. What is this?
With major image, can it create basically like piece of us?
It can make one creature of your choice that I believe fits within a 10-foot cube. Or thing in 10-foot cube.
I'm gonna have to look this up real quick.
That's fine.
20-foot cube, not 10.
20-foot cube? Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd be able to create a 20-foot cube of stuff. And you
I
don't...
Could
don't
we
know.
fit in a 20-foot cube of stuff?
I don't know.
Just
Make one of those flies.
something. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll mute myself. Looking for
What's it to change? It's a action. Okay. So I'm not getting to use my action this turn, no matter what. With that being the case, I'm just going to move over to safety, I think.
I will also like to note, Sudz,
Or
you are
in the
welcome
direction
to
of
use
safety.
Major Image if you want, but you will start falling, because it is concentration.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
this isn't me.
Oh! Right. I see. But yeah, it's a 20-foot cube.
Oh,
So
Ah.
what can fit in a 20-foot cube? Because I don't
it's
know.
an image of an object, a creature, some visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 20-foot.
Yeah, so it is a creature, so you could make one thing, but you couldn't make
How
a
about
part.
as you
Okay,
said earlier
how-
on, one of the
okay.
giant mosquitoes.
Okay. Is there a distance to where it can be cast to?
This is...
120 feet.
Yes, 120 feet.
Alright, I would like Featherwing to cast Major Image of one of the mosquitoes over here somewhere.
Okay then. One of these things. I'm just going to copy some of these just in case. Might need more of them. You never know.
They were eating them previously, right?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. Where do you want it? Over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
over here, kind of flying in this direction.
Okay. As this happens, you watch as the form appears, the large mosquito moving forward. Two of them. Let's see if they notice them. Okay. They both seem to notice it, and you're not entirely sure whether they realise it's real or not. You don't know.
They better not.
Who knows? So,
They're stupid spiders.
Queglod, you
And
just
that
moved,
makes
and that was your
me-
turn.
I moved. I don't want to dash because, you know,
I'm
the
just...
distraction plan.
And your
seems
fly
that it
is
might have a
only
chance.
30?
Oop.
Is your fly only 30 as Felipe? Or as a bird?
It should be 50 as a bird, so it shows.
Well, if you dash, you can go one more.
Yes, but if I dash, I also risk their attention, right? Chris?
What with you?
Dashing.
Yes, dashing will risk your attention of them.
Yeah, I don't want that. So I'm gonna stick it where I am for now. I think anyway we should like move as a group.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't want
I
to get too
should
far
still
from
be able
you.
to move, right?
Yeah, you can still move. You can move up to 30 feet, but
30?
well, no, not 30, 60. Sorry.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
And then...
Okay. So,
these- my companions should come with me, right?
yes, they will. I'll
Okay.
have over, and B has her own
B
place
could
to be.
just zoom through this like no issue.
Could. Okay. I will say, for the purposes of Aurum, because Aurum is wearing heavy armor, she will only be able to go half speed. Otherwise, she will alert their attention. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So Aurum is there instead.
Alright, then I'm staying with her.
That's
I'm
fine.
making sure she gets through.
Oh, speed goes on.
So, end of your turns. This one, the green one,
Oh.
it looks over to the form now. Infernal, were you looking at Major Image still, or
Yeah,
I'm
but
looking at it.
does it make sound as well?
including sound, smells, and temperature, yes.
Got it.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so there is this loud droning sound that is now here. As this happens, you watch as the large hell spider, you watch as the underside of it begins to glow, the abdomen burning this orange red, as you watch as from its abdomen, as it swings it under, this shooting lava streaks out through the air and attempts to catch this thing. The webbing strikes against the outside of it and passes straight through. As it hardens and falls, it breaks off from the spider. As it looks at it, and those of you who can speak Infernal here, not real, tricks, eyes everywhere. And you watch as it begins to scan the horizon. Okay. It looks out across you all, as it looks in the general direction of you before it gets distracted by the large group of you travelling off to the side. As you hear it say, there. Okay, that is the end of its turn. Rook and Elsyan.
Well, shit the bed.
Look, what's your dexterity, by the way? Just wondering.
My dex is... I got
+2.
2.
+2. I got +3. Better
So-
at someone than something.
You can go first if you wish.
Actually, I've got no plan. I was just curious more than anything.
30.
Look, if you want to go, go.
Done.
See, that's a turn. And yeah, I'm doing the same. Is it? How far can I move again?
60 feet. Half speed
Oh,
for
right, no,
those in heavy armor.
You've got no armor, have you?
Well, without alerting attention.
I think we've already alerted
Can't go
attention,
there.
haven't we?
I've forgotten how to count. They're 5 each, so that means I can move
5,
12 squares.
15, 20,
right?
25, 30, 40 is hit.
Yes, yeah.
40 is here, and I can move. Fuck it.
I can't help but wonder whether it's a good idea to go over to the point where they've just said, there.
Well, you know, Rook's already done it. He moved over without knowing this because, you know, he doesn't speak Infernal.
No,
It was my
And I
turn.
do I
And
actually.
neither does Sasha, so...
I wish it was my turn before you guys. We could have went this way.
You have eyes,
have
but
eyes,
they have
you
many.
can't-
It's not,
They could be speaking deep speech. No, I didn't think so.
it could be. But yeah.
Okay. That's my movement. Was that your entire turn? No, what else? Of course it was.
Can I do something to help people not to die?
You have
Intellect
anything?
Fortress ain't gonna do much, I've gotta say.
I don't know, mess with their heads or something.
I doubt I can make these spiders whimper like I made an old man whimper. Okay.
Certainly
I don't
try.
know, maybe make the
Them's
sound of something
crap
scary
words.
behind them. I don't know.
The words of Sam. That's
Okay,
okay,
so-
talk. That is.
Oh, I have been challenged. Now, remind me, what effect? Our victory condition here isn't to kill these guys, is it? It's to get out
get
of here
away.
alive.
Yeah.
The
And-
fuck out, yeah.
Where have we got to go to get away, effectively? Just
That
someone-
way.
This way.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
way is the way forward.
Currently,
yeah.
it's the way forward.
Okay.
Because the way back, you know
And
that there are
also,
spiders
there's
searching
spiders
for you.
behind, yeah.
And the way forward, you don't know. The only
Right,
thing that you know
yes.
is that you have about, I believe it was half a minute, or you have half of the duration of fly left, and you're currently traveling at high speed just to
Cool,
try
okay.
and get as far away as you can.
Okay, through Arachne, can I see like points over here? Yes.
You have half dark vision range. None of you have any light currently active.
No.
So you
Right.
have
Yes,
30
it's
foot- so
dark.
you have-
Okay.
you
So
have
I don't
30
act. So I
foot vision.
can't delusion over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
God,
Currently,
now
your
I'm taking-
visibility is 30 foot, and you can see vague glowing in the
Could have done it
darkness.
before you moved.
I could have done, but I've moved now, so I'm not going to. I know when my movement and psychic phases are.
I'm glad. Hey,
Just
wait,
to help.
movement phase always comes first.
Always. It has actually coloured how I do D&D. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I can't actually see them to do anything.
No. Even in your old
And I
position, you didn't know where they were. You knew that they were
I
roughly
did
up
have
ahead, but 30 foot.
I could
range, so-
see their general location, but I didn't have the right enough specifics to actually
Yeah.
do anything to them.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's my turn.
Okay.
That's a good guess. Yeah. Wait.
Okay. Which also,
I've just
speaking of
been-
which, Sasha, you also wouldn't, even if you can see them, you can't because you don't have the dark vision range to see them.
Chris, just instead of ending my turn, I'm just gonna switch my focus to the psychic transfusion one.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm resistant to poison, fire, or cold. Oh, do I have to pick one?
You have to pick one, yes.
Fire.
Resistance to fire. Don't know why he's chosen that one.
Oh no, I
Should have
could've
picked
sworn
cold.
it was cold. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. Next, Bern.
The safest place for me to go right now is this way. But
What did Fang roll?
Good question. Bang rolled. Got 16.
Huh.
he should have
So
moved.
he could have moved. He can
So-
move.
In which case, he's following the larger group, including Rook.
Yeah.
He's not following the larger group. He's following the larger person.
Which is Arachne.
Yeah.
Everybody
Arachne's
calls
not
Arachne.
technically a person.
Hey, shut your mouth. Don't make me come over there.
Come on, then. Make me, daddy. No, I said I'd stop doing that.
Did. Okay, so
Oh god. First time Rook hears that, I'm like, what?
so Bern, what would you like to do?
I have no clue what I want to do.
Because you can see these spiders, and unless you can speak Infernal, you have no idea that they have seen the other group.
Yeah, true. Huh. Well then,
What be the plan? Oh, Sasha, you're on deck next.
I'm aware.
Yarr.
Terrified, but I'm aware.
Sasha on deck.
Perfect.
Let's get crack-a-lackin'.
I don't know why I said that.
Why
No, I-
did Sam? Please.
Okay, Chris, I sent you the message saying I'm really tired today. This is what's happening to me.
You're crack-a-lacking.
Crack a
Crack.
laugh.
Nice.
Snickety snack, guess who's back?
how far away am I from this?
I'm not even sorry.
How far away from you are they? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 50 and 55, roughly.
If I cast a spell, will they get the attention?
Potentially. You don't
Is it
know what their vision is, you don't know if you're gonna catch their attention, you don't know. This is very much unknown territory at the moment.
Do I risk it? I don't know.
Probably not.
I can't do it anyway. Never mind. Can I get it all of you? No, I can't. So actually, I can here.
Okay, so you're moving there and you're covering them more. Okay. With that, your turn as you move up. You still having good view of them. Sasha.
Well, first of all, I'm joining this lovely, big, safe group of people. Yay!
How far are you moving? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. If you move any further, you will attract their attention.
Guys, do you think it's worth attracting their attention?
No.
Because
No.
there are definitely more.
Also, they
Sasha.
don't know.
To be the devil on your shoulder that you should never listen to, do it.
Uh-huh.
Just remember what happened to Liam when I told him to do it. End up getting his dick bitten by a wolf.
Clink, 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 clink. No, I'm kidding. I think I was here, right?
Yep.
You were
Yeah.
there.
Right.
Okay.
Lovely. And I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh no.
What would you like to cast?
Guardian of Faith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6 is as far as you can see, as you have a 30-foot range because your dark vision may be 60 feet. It is halved within the ravine. And
So
you
you
currently
can't
have no
see.
light source.
Well, I'm about to have one. I'm putting one as close to over here as I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, so here.
Excellent.
Oh no, there's another one.
It died. Oh no.
it
But
died
this one's
instantly.
glowing.
But that one's glowing, okay. So as you
And
cast
also
that,
deals damage.
and it erupts into radiance, a draconic form of a kind of uprightish red dragon with a large flaming shield and blade on the other side, flaming as it goes ahead and takes its swing. Thing makes a saving throw. What saving throw is it?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Ah,
That
shit.
is a
That-
19,
Yeah, that'll do it, but it
Succeeds.
still takes half damage.
which is 10.
10.
Something
Uh,
tells me that's not even a scratch to these guys.
You watch as the radiant energy carves over the front of it, leaving a slight singe on its side as it kind of screeches back and wraps its leg around as the light erupts, emerging through the ravine. You notice that it is dimmer than it would usually be. You can see the
That's fine.
spiders in all their awe as as it's climbing there. As it sees this, it kind of pulls itself back slightly, as it is now its turn. as you cast a spell. Doesn't need to make a perception check. It's going to move over here, slightly further away from the Guardian of Faith, meaning it doesn't get hit. And or what it believes it doesn't, because I believe it's around the Guardian of Faith.
It's around the Guardian of Faith, yes, but another. It's within 10 feet of it.
Oh, within 10 feet of it. Okay. Well, it doesn't understand how far that would be, so it's just going to go there. And it is now. Sasha, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna say there's this giant floating thing here that is full of light and has just attacked it, and it isn't gonna try and attack that.
No, because they have intelligence to know what a spell is.
Yeah, they had intelligence to know that that was actually an illusion, and they didn't.
I get that. What I'm going with is, well, how would they know that this is specifically a spell and not a creature that is?
Because you spoke.
Harlan, dexterity saving throw, please.
Yeah, right.
Because there's a reason I can't give you the
Fucking
intelligence of
demon
these
type.
guys, and that's because Elsyan's in them.
Hello. I'm gonna melt their brains.
Right, that's 15.
Okay, that's a fail. As you're there, you finish casting your spell. The Radiant Guardian appears before as it scuttles to one side. You watch as the fire begins to build in its belly as it shoots out the lava webbing at you. You suffer. Other than just suffering.
Suffer.
You take 14 points of fire damage, halved to 7. And it is going to reel you in 30 feet.
Well,
Finally, I'm moving faster.
Okay. Now that you're within range, it will get its bite and stinger attack.
Oh, fuck
How
me.
many actions?
It's got a multi-attack where it can do all of its active attacks.
Right. Let's
Alright.
see.
And
it's got 10-foot range.
it's got 10-foot range. They're gargantuan. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, that
you
makes
are-
sense.
While you are grappled by the lava webbing, which now proceeds to harden around you in this kind of slightly iron rustic, hot environment, you are currently grappled and restrained by this creature. Bite. That is a 29 to hit. Bite. I assume that hits.
Surprisingly enough, yes.
You take... Let's see. 25 points of piercing damage. Get some extra dice here. I don't...
It's always encouraging to hear, isn't it? I don't have enough dice.
Faster if I do it with more dice. You take 24 points of fire damage, halved to 12.
Well,
And
Always
now it's going to
fun.
make its stinger attack. Stinger attack is a 24 to hit.
that'll just manage to hit.
Okay. Take. I'll also need you to make concentration checks for Guardian of Faith in a minute, but is it concentration or is it?
Guardian.
I think Guardian of Faith is.
I'm gonna double check real quick.
And you take 16
Nope,
points.
not concentration. Lasts for 8 hours.
Okay, never worry. Never mind then. And you take 16 points of poison damage as this thing jams a stinger straight into your sternum.
Buddy, dwarf.
Oh, so half. And okay. And because this is poison, I would like you to roll me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Come on, Sasha.
Do dwarfy
Yeah.
things.
Thank God.
Double 14.
Total?
I think they're doubles, so that's real helpful. But it's 19 altogether.
19 altogether. Okay. You succeed the save as you feel the poison pulse through you. As you feel the energy of it, it is potent, and you begin to feel your muscles seize as the poison would set in before your dwarven resilience shrugs it off.
Yeah, fuck off.
Okay. That is the end of its turn.
How much poison damage was that in the end?
16 halved to 8.
Lovely.
I believe I said 16, didn't I?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And
Should take
that
that quite
is
well.
the...
Because what does it round up? Never mind. Round up or round down? I always forget with this.
It's round down, but 16 half to 8 is...
Yeah. I know basic maths. So I was just thinking.
Okay. End of its
basic
turn.
maths.
Malcolm.
Alright.
You
First
watch
thing I
as
would...
Sasha as there's this rupture of light in the distance as you watch as Sasha casts a spell before she gets pulled away by this lava thread before this thing bites into her collarbone and Stinger is jammed into her chest from underneath her armor.
First thing I would like to do is I would like Featherwing to fly up to it.
Okay.
So the
Is
running
this
guys,
5
we're
feet?
not doing that anymore.
Yeah, that'll be.
What's Feathering doing?
Yeah, but we've got to bear in mind this thing also has a
Featherwing is going to use Euphoria Breath.
Okay. What is that?
It is a Wisdom save.
That is a 21.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. As
It does
Featherwing.
nothing.
Okay, so that's your bonus action as you command Featherwing, flies up, uses the Euphoria Breath over this as it kind of shrugs off the effect. Now noticing Featherwing as a juicy target.
Yes.
Juicy.
I mean, it's between Dwarf and Dragon, so...
I mean, it's a tiny giant.
True. It's probably more like just like flying in its eye and it's like Earth.
Yeah, probably.
So, action and movement.
I mean, okay.
13.
I'm just gonna say, if you can get me out, great. If not, I'll find a way out. I'm sure.
We're gonna try and smack the web.
Make me an attack roll.
Remember correctly, we barely got out of it last.
Yeah. Last time the AC isn't that high, but it's got light.
Nope.
As you go and take a swing at it with Lighthouse, it hits off the outside of it as
It bounces off and smacks Sasha in the face.
no, it bounces off and smacks you in the face. You don't take any damage, but you blink for a moment as you kind of stop there, and you look over and you see that the green one has noticed you are attempting to free its friend.
Oh Jesus!
Uh,
Malcolm's concentrating for the fly.
On
yeah,
himself.
but I'm only concentrating it on myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
he's grappled and restrained, and he can't fall while the webbing's present. So, as long as you don't free him, he'll be fine.
No, I mean, Sasha has fly from somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sasha will be fine.
Sasha has fly from Bern, if I remember correctly. Oh no, from Queglod.
No, Queglod.
So, speaking of which, Queglod, your minions in this sense, Arachne's going to try and scuttle off and hide. Do try and stay away from this. B.
I suppose B would do the same thing that happened last time, because last time when somebody got grabbed, B helped.
Yeah, so B's going to move up and attempt an attack roll there. And then Orem's just going to float forward, not really knowing what to do.
I just imagine his little legs paddling through the air.
I know, right?
So.
Okay, my turn.
Yes, your turn. I'm just going to roll the
Okay.
attack roll for B. Hits. Floor attack. Does a good amount of damage, chipping away at the hardened lava shell around the outside of Sasha. But it's going to take quite a bit more work to break free of it.
Hey, Rook! You know you love me.
I'm too far away.
I can send Big Felipe over. The problem is if he goes down, I'm in trouble.
Oh yeah,
We'll
you're
take care
completely
of
screwed if that
Sasha.
happens.
Okay, just thinking, would my telepathy still be up? Would I have that mental link between the party again?
That would be if you were focusing on telepathic communication. which you switch to psychic.
Yes, true.
But yes, going forward, that is something that we need to remember.
I also don't have telepathic communication anymore.
Ah, so okay, you can
Which-
communicate with one party member as a free action. I know that much.
Yeah, but it's not the same as a.
As party-wide metagaming,
That's what we used it for.
the main power
of Elsyan. Able the team to metagame. Anyway.
So,
Okay, fine.
Queglod, what would you like to
Not
do?
that actually.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm gonna fly over to here. And I'm going to de-merge with Felipe.
Okay.
As
You
an
land on
action.
the side ledge there. A little bit of a gust as you land.
Okay.
He's on there.
Yeah, let's have Big Felipe
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Under you or separate from you?
Separate, since I'm planning on having him fuck people up.
Okay.
Okay, so he's here now, and he has his turn. Can I have him start by...
We do bees attack on the thing, by the way?
Yeah,
Bees attack.
yeah. Be attacked.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Just better representation, by the way. I'm just going to put everybody 10 feet up. Other way. 20 feet up. It's 3D combat.
Oh my god. The head.
Historically, it works really well.
We need more terrain. Get the
Talk about-
belt, get the
you-
guns, get
you
the gun turrets, Chris.
Just plot them on here. Yeah, that'll work. So what's Felipe going to do?
Felipe is... Did you not have an attack that you were doing? What was going on with that?
Oh no, B did the attack.
Oh, okay, that's done.
B already
Okay.
attacked you, I think that's what he said.
Okay, how grappled is Sasha still?
Currently coated in a thick layer of hardened lava. The lava itself doesn't particularly seem to be that strong. It can be torn away, but it seems to be there's quite a lot of it as it's interwoven as there's several strands. So Sasha could be broken out, but you just don't know how powerful it is.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to have Felipe start by... And I guess going up as high as necessary as well to
Okay.
reach Sasha,
10 foot up.
and then use an action to, with his talons, try and rip as much of the lava off as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack roll. You have advantage because Sasha is restrained.
Yeah.
I know it's not against Sasha, but it's
Yeah.
the lava station. Okay, that hits. It's mainly fishing
Okay.
for natural 20s. The chance of missing is extraordinary.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So he's shredding as much of that as possible.
Damage.
I guess will be a claw attack, so 2d6 plus 3. Get that.
Okay. Another 6.
Yeah, so that's 8
Another 8 damage as you
slashing damage.
Felipe begins to tear away the lava. The hardened lava on the outside seems to be a lot more cracked, a lot more fragile. The DC has gone down for breaking out if you wish to do that on your turn, Sasha. Keep in mind it does take an action to do so, though.
Right.
But the DC has gone down.
Question: If like another few good hits get in, will this just disappear and I'll be able to move, or will it still require? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. It has a hit point pool, but there is a point where after so many hit points, its DC goes down of how easy it is to break.
Right. Okay.
Felipe staying at that height or going up?
That height, I think.
Okay.
I think this is not quite on the web, right?
This isn't quite on the web. It's like just 10 feet below or something similar.
Okay, that's fine. If they want to go for Felipe, they're going to have to go out of their way then.
Right. On
the
end of your not on the end of your turn. On its turn, it gets its lava webbing back. It's going to go down 10 feet. It's going to move over to where Felipe is at. It is first of all going to proceed by firing lava webbing at Felipe. So Felipe, if you'd like to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. Pretty sure it's a fail, but it's a 13 total.
Nope. So Felipe is now grappled and restrained. It also takes 17 points of fire damage.
Oh no.
And it is now going to do its bite and stinger attack. So, that hits on a 25. For the bite.
You don't know that.
I have the stats written down right here. AC of 18 on Felipe. Felipe takes 23 points of piercing damage. Just when you're ready for me to move on to the next numbers.
Yep, next one.
Plus 24 points of fire damage. And now the stinger attack.
Oh my god.
Which misses on a 16. As it attempts to jam the stinger into the side of Felipe, even though Felipe is restrained, the stinger digs in and strikes against the armor, which is now partially obscured by this large mass of webbing around the outside. As the stinger bounces off, the spider kind of curses slightly. Okay. That is the end of its turn. Elsyan and Rook.
Right, well, I've got a saving throw to make.
Yep. Go ahead and make it.
That's it. Right, okay.
And I fail, so you lot are on your own. The webs mounted to the wall. How much of how thick are they in comparison?
They're about 10 foot thick, and if they're the same as this hardened lava that these things are shooting, it's going to take a while to chop through, much like a tree.
Right, okay. In that case, Rook is moving 10, 20, 25.
You have
Here,
60-foot movement
and-
with fly. Just to know. It's just
Oh, right,
30
yeah, of
foot,
course
just to
I do.
not gain their attention.
See, now with the roll that I just got, and considering how low it is, naturally Rook is going to do everything to get away. No, he's going to find a little corner here and, yeah.
Okay.
Hiding behind the spider, for fuck's sake. What am I doing with my life? Oh,
Hiding behind a giant spider from the giant spider.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it for me. That's all I can do. Sorry, guys.
Okay then, so I will have to be 30 feet of them to see them, won't I? Because I've got half dark vision. Oh no, there's light around here now.
There's
isn't
light around there now, yeah, so you have proper
So I
vision.
can see this one, can I?
Yeah.
That big scale. Right, well that big scale one is getting a max psychic assault on his head.
What, It's intelligence.
It's an intelligence saving throw. Let's see what their intelligence
DC?
actually is. The DC, it's 16.
Okay.
So not bad. Possible.
That's a 3.
So, okay, then let me just remind myself fully. It's just that the effects for Psychic Blast can go on while still taking damage, whereas Hand of Inquisition is slightly different, which I didn't quite click with me last time, as that's how it's worked for. Anyway, so
What was this? It was a max.
one.
It was a max damage. What?
Yes, it was max damage, so that's a full 7 side points spent.
No, I mean of what? What psychic power?
Oh, Psychic Assault.
Ah, so with psychic assault, that's 2 fireball radiuses. So you can,
shit.
So you can target both of them. You can target both of
targeting
them
them.
without hitting your party. You just can hit both of them.
In fact, I'll do that then. Fuck it.
Now, do you know what specialization you took?
It should be in my feats, like a lot of things. I took the Psychic Inquisition one, so...
Okay, so no,
That
you're
is
not
a
drawing
shame.
a line and hitting burn. That's fine.
No.
And the other one got a 50.
Yeah, well, I presume he's got at least a bonus.
So he fails as well, I believe. He said DC was 16.
Yeah, so it's a DC 16. Wait. Oh,
Oh,
15
you got a 15 total.
15 total.
15 total.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that also fails.
Okay, so
So then,
go ahead and...
that's... Because it's an
damage.
extra dice for each side point spent, isn't it? Yeah, so that's 7d8 damage coming right up.
That should be 78 there, right there.
Yep.
Watch them be all ones.
Fucking...
That's
That's
pretty
not
good
bad.
damage.
That's not bad at
34
all.
psychic damage. Okay. As the...
Elsyan's back, motherfucker!
Yeah, he is. And with a bang as well. As you watch as from the back line, Elsyan concentrates before pointing forward to the two of them. The two of them immediately recoil, slightly quivering as the webs begin to shake and shudder, as the two of them are shaking their heads side to side as they are very much in agony from this. Malcom, you hear the two of them going, go away from our heads, as they're both muttering and as this is going on.
Elsyan is laughing manically while doing finger guns. Yes, Chris, I am finger gunning them. And
Nice.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna move over to the solid ground in case something goes horribly wrong.
Okay.
And that's where I'm staying.
Fang! He's also going to hide.
Not Fang!
Actually,
No,
you know
no
what? He's
Fang!
going to use the help action to give you advantage on your next wisdom saving throw.
Oh, brilliant. You lot might actually have some luck.
Okay. End of that turn, Bern.
2 things I could do here. Wonder.
Still have passive
I'll make an
actions.
insight check to see if they would be resistant to cold.
Go ahead and roll me a religion check. So this will be trying to understand monster lore from a demon's understanding.
That is.
He's a kind of demon.
Fiend.
Plus 6.
Yeah, fate. Even
Plus
so, I
13.
don't think I know these ones personally.
Oh no, that's because they're custom.
Yeah, I thought they would be. The Chasm, on the other hand,
Yeah.
these
Chasm.
things eat
Chasm, chasm, whatever you want to say.
Chasm.
From what you understand, looking at these things, they give off heat in some way, so that might give them resistance to cold. Typically, some fiends are resistant to cold or even immune to cold, depending on where they come from. Don't know the origins of these, so it's difficult to say. It depends on what plane of hell they come from or what area of the abyss they come from. Because you don't know, it's hard to say. Sasha, you're on deck next.
They took radiant damage, correct?
Correct.
Let me check.
That's sickening radiance.
That's perfect.
Oh lord.
So
Oh
it would have
lord,
to
they're
be
coming.
Like that. Okay. Good to know.
Can't say.
Yeah, you. I was just like, huh? Have you got the sight range? Yeah, you have because of your dark vision stuff you've got.
Yeah, I was gonna move here anyway.
Alright, con save for the one on the right is a 19.
Okay.
Is that a... What's your DC?
That's 19, yeah.
Yeah, so that. Yeah. And the con save for the one on the left is a 20. So they both succeed.
Half damage.
Half damage. Go ahead and roll. Ooh.
Pretty good.
Would have been very good. So that's 13 points of damage as they're both hit with the sickening radiance, the dull glow of the sickly green encompassing an orb behind them as the two of them slightly shudder, quivering ever so slightly. Yeah, very uncomfortable with that. Anything else you'd like to do?
Actually, yeah. Go here and bad this guy on the back.
Heartbeat.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a con save.
Oh shit! I forgot. Okay. La.
No, lucky.
No one saw that. Okay.
There we go. Okay. As you place your hand there, forgetting that you're about to place your hand into hardened and very well heated lava, you quickly go, not through the lava on the back, and you end up slapping Sasha on the back of the head. Go ahead and apply your heartbeat hit points.
Oh.
Isn't it 3d4?
Why
now?
do
It's
I
11
feel a
level.
heartbeat in my brain?
Ooh, that's 11
11
plus
plus
4.
3 or 4. I don't know what.
Plus 4. So that's 15 temporary hit points to you, Sasha.
Hooray!
And
Taps
then,
you on the back of the head.
and then I get the fuck out.
Can I assume Sasha just assumes Elsyan is fucking with him right now?
Oh,
Right.
Elsyan!
This,
Why?
Sasha, your turn.
I'm a bit fucking busy.
Right. It's time. Okay, I'm just gonna smack my way out of this.
Okay. Make me a strength saving throw. Or no, make me an athletics check with disadvantage as you are still restrained.
No. I'm going to smack. With my mind, I'm using spiritual weapon.
Okay. So you're going to use a bonus action to create it.
Yeah, and then smack it, and then hopefully that'll weaken it, so it's easier to.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead and make me the... So bonus action attack, you make the spiritual weapon, which will then take the attack against the outside area. Where have my spiritual weapons gone? There they are. Just leave that. Go ahead and make me the attack roll.
Oh, does this also get advantage because I'm attacking me?
Yes, technically, yes.
On the off chance of a 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, that
So
is,
close.
as it hits in, it is drastically weakened, but it does not set you free yet.
right. And now I flex my dwarven muscles.
Make me a athletics check with disadvantage, because you are restrained.
So unnecessary.
Wait a second. Can I quickly check something about restrained?
It's disadvantage on strength ability checks. And
It's dexterity
it's
checks, isn't it?
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
this is restrained, correct?
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
just X. I checked earlier, I think. Restrained is disadvantage on dex saving throw. Only attacks have advantage and disadvantage.
So saving throws, attack rolls, advantage on creature. Yes, but you're also grappled. Actually, no, that just changes your
Which
speed.
does
so yeah,
nothing.
so never
Yeah.
mind. Yeah, you can go ahead and make the.
Grapple just stops you from moving.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? There are only stuff that affects dex saves, or
That's
stuff that
with a
automatically
plus
Make you fail.
Or
What am I thinking
Yes,
of that gives
+4.
disadvantage to strength checks?
I don't think that there doesn't look like to be
I
a
think it's stunned. Isn't it? No.
Nope.
no, that's
Stun-
automatically fails.
Stun
Yeah.
or fail.
Most stuff
Petrified?
makes you automatically fail. In fact, restrained is actually quite kind and give you just disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. Okay.
Looking through them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and paralyzes there. Oh, okay. Never
You
mind.
might be thinking about frightened, how you get disadvantage in everything.
Maybe.
Or an exhaustion thing.
Yeah, not exhaustion, it'll be everything.
But yes, an 18.
Yeah, that's fine. You, with it drastically weakened now, you flex and it's open.
Muscles. I also then proceed to fly as far away as I can.
Okay. So
Wait, is this area still
that's
dead?
sickening
Is
radiance.
Yes, we'll remind you the timer is still ticking on fly.
Yep.
Head
and
It's
way
5
over
minutes.
And
here.
it's also
5
going
minutes.
to. It's also going to make an opportunity attack with its stinger.
Oh, fly is 10
Okay.
minutes. I thought it was
I
1
That is a
forgot
20
that
to
was a
hit.
thing.
Yes.
That does not hit.
As you try to move away, its stinger tries to jam in behind you as you swiftly dodge out the way. It curses for the moment, and that is the end of your turn.
I curse back at it.
Wonderful. Okay. Let's see. Does it get its lava webbing back? Yes, it does.
Make me a con save, Chris.
Ah, yes. Oh, I also need to make a dex save for it against the Guardian of Faith. Succeeds on the Guardian of Faith, so it takes, so it takes 10 damage. And con save for Sickening Radiance. Yeah, that's a 23. Go ahead and roll damage. 2,
Man.
6, half to 13.
Then when they fail, I do like 8.
But they get a point of exhaustion if they can take that. Can they? Maybe, you don't know.
Huh?
Maybe, you don't know. Okay. Seeing as Felipe is wrapped up, let's see who it might want. Perception check and looking around. Featherwing isn't a target, it doesn't care. Sasha just got away. Yeah.
Perfect!
Gonna move over here. Above you.
Making
Fuck me!
Oh, don't cry. These things are.
It's Sasha. Go ahead and make me another dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh shit.
Go on, Sasha. We believe.
Come on, nat 20.
Oh.
You fail.
Bye.
Bye, have a great time.
Actually, if you look at it from side on it's actually a natural infinity.
Yes, it's infinite.
Yes, sure.
Oh.
You take 21 points of fire damage, halved to 10.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to reel you in. You are now lifted 10 feet off the ground. Doesn't matter for any purposes other than it's funny.
That's gonna be hard.
I do not consent.
You're not
It
supposed
doesn't
to.
matter.
Doesn't
Harlan.
care.
They ain't asking.
Nope. These spiders don't care about your dwarven rights. You don't-
I would like to make opportunity attacks on that thing, please.
With what?
B.
Does B
Tail
have
attack.
Does B have a 10-foot reach?
Yep,
Because-
B has a 10-foot reach with a tail attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. I can give someone my spear.
B
Wa-da-da-da-da-da-da.
has a +7 to hit. That hits.
I don't remember the damage.
Okay. Well, it succeeds its con save, and the damage is 5d6 plus 3.
Hey Chris,
What?
would you like to heal all your spiders for the damage they...
Why? Is it the end of its turn?
No, I can't use it.
What, Sickening Radiance?
There's a
Total
thing called
concentration.
concentration.
Sickening
Ah.
Radiance is concentration.
It is. Which means, as everybody is on the ledge, you are no longer concentrating on fly. And everybody else is fine, because Queglod was the ones focusing on Sasha. Orym, on the other hand...
No,
Surely it was Malcom and Orym.
no,
Yeah,
I
can only
had
hit
to use
himself.
it on myself.
Yeah.
So...
Oh god.
So I will say, because this is delayed effect and because of the forgetfulness of it, Orym is currently going to be falling at the beginning of your turn, Malcolm.
Well, at least we'll be able to listen out for the splat to see how far down it is.
There won't be a splat. She'll be in hell before you hear a splat.
Yeah, she'll go through a portal first.
Oh, I forget that there's supposed to be a horrifying portal to hell. Hence the fiery hell spiders. I'm with you now.
Start of my turn, huh?
Yep, start of your turn. So, B does 9 plus 7, 16 points of damage. Okay, it's looking pretty damaged.
And it did succeed at save?
Yes, it did succeed at save. By a lot. Because these things have a high con.
They appear to have high everything.
No. Intelligence is the one thing they do not have high of.
I shall destroy them.
They've been rolling with advantage from magic resistance, and it got -1, so it got a 3. When it rolled a 4 and a 3. Wonderful things, these. Alright. So
I'm gonna murder these fuckers.
Yeah. So its attacks against Sasha, starting with its bite. That hits on a 27, and its stinger hits on a 23, or you got 24 AC?
No, it hits on a 23.
Okay.
I've not got that particular loadout, unfortunately.
Yeah, the one which has been revamped, and you can actually have 56 AC for a round. Anyway,
Sorry, what?
yeah, no, I've done some tweaking, and you can get 56 AC for a round. You need a companion, though. You need a level 20 Battle Master.
No, that means people. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. Without it, you can still get to 42, though. Anyway,
What can hit above 42?
Nothing.
Tarask. Natural 20 only.
God.
Actually, no, a Tarask.
Tarask with a natural 20 only.
Yes.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Plus 19.
Sasha, you take 20 points of fire damage, halved to... Oh, no, that's... No, this is piercing. Sorry. So it's 27, because I was just rolling the dice there. So 27 points of piercing damage. Because this is the bite. I forgot. Ooh, that's high. And... Okay. You take 32 points of fire damage, halved to 16. I rolled really high on those ones.
Thank God it's Sasha.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank God I'm me.
And the stinger hit.
I might have to use a 6th level spell slot on myself, guys.
And the stinger hit.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
baby
take-
talk. You'll be fine.
Considering
Sting
you're
Die
only
for
one.
our amusement.
Stinger
taken
hit, so you
damage
take 22 points of poison damage, halved to 11. And please make me a Constitution saving throw with advantage because poison.
I'm still trying to work. I'm still mathing. Yeah. I'm gonna use a 6th level spell slot on myself to be like,
What are
no,
you
I'm
using?
not. I'm not dying anymore. Goodbye.
What are you using?
There's a lovely little spell called Heal.
Okay,
I
that's
use it-
great, but it's not your turn.
I know, but when it is my turn,
It depends if you can. Gotta make the save first. Total?
18.
You just succeed as the poison
Oh.
seeps through you and you feel it. In all of its intensity, it is warm and it is potent, but you succeed the save.
There's something about the word potent.
Mm.
Something sounds moist.
Moist.
Nice
Anyway.
and potent.
Okay,
Potent
end
moisture.
of its turn. Malcolm. You watch as Orym begins to fall. Now, I do not have minus distance.
Alright.
Just put it on top of him.
Actually,
I'm-
no, that's not a bad shout, actually.
Actually, yeah, that's not a
Going-
bad shout. I'll just put...
Do this real quick.
I'm imagining like a
we
Wile
go.
E. Coyote style thing.
minus 30.
Okay.
Apparently.
Nope.
What'd you do?
I rerolled for recharges for both B and Featherwing and got 2 1s.
Okay, so no.
So no.
Aurum is currently falling 30 feet at the moment, 30 feet at the end of your turn.
Immediately having Featherwing cast Polymorph on Aurum to turn Aurum into some type of bird. And having my companions go over here.
What specifically?
You know what? Let's go with a bat.
A little bat or a big bat?
A big bat. I feel like she'd be okay with a big bat.
Okay, giant bat. There we go. So Aurum is now a giant bat and will fly up on her turn to the side of the wall here. And I will say we'll camp out here.
And I would like you to also go.
You isn't. Little bat friend. Anyway.
Yes, and then you two will also go over there. Actually, no. B is going to assist.
B is going to assist who?
B is going to assist me still with freeing people.
Okay.
Wait, do I need to free Felipe?
It's up to you.
No?
Felipe is currently restrained.
Felipe's in trouble, but he can come back if he dies. He's distracting that spider.
Busy.
But
yeah.
If you want to leave him behind and just focus on escaping, that I'm not offended. That's what he's there for.
But Simon will hunt you down and kill you in your sleep.
However, if you do save him, then he can actually attack, and I don't know. We'll see.
This is a tough decision for Malcom.
Make a wisdom
Is it
saving
a tough decision for Sudz?
No, it's a tough decision for Malcom.
Because he has familiars as well.
Yes.
Let it die.
Shush,
Right now, it's between Sasha and Felipe.
That was so bad.
Trying to sell people.
Sorry, let it die.
Sell people, not sell people.
Rook looks down.
If it's between who to save, definitely save Sasha.
But Sasha's all the way over there and
It's the
under a
bird.
spider.
I'm saving the bird. I'm saving the bird.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Right. Rolling the attack roll for B. That hits. There's basically no way any of you can miss against that. And that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. Well, no, slashing damage as the claws reach in and begin to dig through, breaking away at some of it. This does weaken it, but does not help otherwise.
And remind me, with changing Lighthouse to guitars, that bonus action?
It's a bonus action, but you can also cast Shillelagh beforehand and then there'll be 2 bonus actions.
That's what I want to do. Just because I never actually did it before and I want to do it.
Okay. Take Lighthouse, grabbing it by 2 ends and snapping it. It turns into the 2 dark wooden spikes on either hand, with the 2 crystals embedding themselves slightly above the back of your hand. Okay. That's your bonus action.
Fuck this.
Action, I'm moving up in that thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Felipe.
Okay, go ahead and make me the attack roll. You have advantage.
And with this, it is gonna. It's with a +7. Yes.
Yep. Taking the strike against it. Go ahead and roll damage.
7 slashing.
7 slashing. You cut through a portion of it. You, as you carve down, a bit of it flakes away and falls off. Again, exposing more of it and lowering the DC.
You can do it, Felipe.
Yes. Save the immortal bird over the not so immortal Sasha.
Fine,
Sasha
she
was
has
fine. Sasha has all you peoples over here.
And
Yes.
that's an immortal bird.
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
got all
mortal.
Yeah, but
Just leave it a bit.
Felipe
Okay, fine.
is important.
The Queglod, what would you like to do?
No, never mind.
I mean, I guess this hell spider is out of range. Melee
Touch
range
spells
for
and other
me,
stuff,
but-
yes.
Yeah, perfect. That's fine. I don't like where I am right now, but I don't see that I have too big of a choice. So I am
I can
going
move two
to.
people, so
Yeah, I can back up a bit.
you can also just go. Whoop.
Yeah, you can run under.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of making a bit of a spectacle of myself doing that. Well,
Runs under, dies anyway.
well, I'm going to start by the old reliable Eldritch Blast.
Okay, 3 attack rolls
On.
into it.
Yes, this red spider is injured to some extent, right?
Yes, yeah, the red one is the one that's been injured the most.
Yeah. You said it. You said it was
The
not.
other one
looking
hasn't
great,
even
So it's not
started.
like.
Make a noise.
You said it was not looking great, right?
Yeah, it's not looking great. It's definitely bloodied.
Yes. Yeah, I guess I'll do all these simultaneously.
Total to hit.
That is should be a +8. It is, so
Hits, misses.
that's fair.
As you
Okay,
fire
so
3
this
Eldritch
is-
blasts up, each of them streaking off in their own needle-like form, they dig into the 2 of them dig into the underside as one scatters and ricochets off the hardened outer exoskeletal carapace of this creature. Being a
Okay.
demonic creature, it's not. It doesn't seem to be. Typically, it seems more sturdy than a natural spider of this size. Potentially some demonic influence in there, you're not sure. But as the 2 of the needles hit, they do how much?
That is 20 damage total. It's the
20
first
damage
two.
total. As the 2
20
of them,
force damage.
as the 2 of them punch into it, you watch as it kind of jutters upwards, looks down, and scours down at the rest of you before proceeding to turn back to the currently in juicy and plump dwarf in front of you.
Juicy. Plump.
Yeah, that's fair. I kind of got to figure that it's got a target in mind.
Okay,
What's its reach, by the way?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay. And it is 20 feet up, so I can run straight under it without going into its range.
Correct.
This seems like a terrible idea, but in theory it should be fine. So
Okay.
we've kind of got to be
5,
bold here.
30. 30 is here.
Okay, so 35 is there. Thank you, Ring of Speed.
Ah, yes. Correct. 35 is there.
It's a beautiful thing.
Extra 5 feet. You're welcome.
Well, 10
So-
feet, because 25 by default.
Alright, yeah, because you're halfling.
And then Felipe, I guess since you've helped, he's going to try and use his action to bust out of this webbing.
Athletics check then, please.
Felipe, you're supposed to be kind of good at those. Well, it's not terrible.
Come on, bird boy.
Come on, bird boy.
DC has been reduced once or twice. Oh, doesn't matter.
That is
It was
It's-
definitely twice.
Okay.
only invocations, right?
Only invocations. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that is just in that one then.
Yep. Okay. Felipe attempts to kind of claw a way out, but being restrained in this way is very difficult, as it's currently hanging below the spider, whose turn it now is.
Okay. If
Okay.
there's anything Felipe can do with his like turn or whatever, he's just gonna struggle as much as possible.
Okay.
Just to give this hell spider as bad a time as possible trying to
Yep.
eat him.
Con and Dex save for this bad.
Con and Dex.
Guardian.
Not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, wait, isn't the Dex save on Sasha's turn? Dex the nearest one.
Guys.
Isn't it at the start of their turn?
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be gone for a bit. My mom's heading to the hospital.
That's fine.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Cool as well.
I'll go check.
Yeah, you check because we know the tickling radiance is there. Yeah, it succeeds. 19. I will roll the damage because I know what your damage is. It's these 4 dice.
Yeah, for
here.
the first turn, for the first time on a turn. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that is. So that's half. So that's 8. At 8.
Stop rolling 19! Please roll a 20 so I don't feel bad.
No. What, that you cancelled? Alright, and it's dex save. 25.
And now.
And damage die. Okay. Alright, it's turn. Alright, let's make some attack rolls against this Felipe. I'm going to start with its stinger, because I probably should have been doing that all along, but oh well. Natural 20.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
Is Felipe immune to poison? Or get any bonuses from poison?
Not to my knowledge. Let me check. quick.
Okay, go ahead and...
I'm not aware of him getting any bonuses to that.
Oh no. Roll me a con save, please. Oh no!
Okie dokie.
What have you done, Chris?
Rolled a nat 20.
That's a 9.
Have you done a bad thing, Chris?
Felipe takes 48 points of poison damage from the natural 20, and is now paralyzed as you are now poisoned for 24 hours.
Alright, I'm not helping the bird anymore.
Now,
Help, Sasha.
now it's a bite attack. If this hits,
Hold on,
this is
hold
an
on. Let me
auto.
figure out the damage.
If it hits, it's an auto.
If it hits, it's an auto crit.
Yeah. I did hear. I just need to
Okay.
do the damage.
I was just confirming.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is a 16 to hit. That misses. Advantage. That would have been 22 rolled dice there.
How many of these were we about to fight if we didn't fly away?
I sometimes worry that Chris is fluffing rolls here.
No, I'm not. That was a 3 and a 6. I had the same rolls previously when I attacked Sasha while she was restrained.
I really don't see though why you're making such a fuss about this. Felipe is on full health.
That's technically true.
Well, I mean, the paralyzed thing kind of puts me off on, like, yeah, I can't save that.
Yeah, you free Felipe, what happens? Felipe just falls like a stone.
Well, you might be able to get eyes into hell then, Queglod.
Yeah, I can only see through Felipe for...
Felipe falls into hell,
pretty
what
cool.
happens? Just before Felipe dies and gets killed, just resummon Felipe. What happened in there? I must know.
This Felipe's just in a corner
This
rocking
is
back and
the
forth.
strategy to figure out what's going on in like infernal politics. Just base jump into hell.
I like that idea, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
So-
once we're level 20 and we can come here, we're
Rook,
getting murdered.
Elsyan, and Fang. Rook, you get the roll with advantage. However, do
Nice.
note you cannot fly anymore.
Rook, you
No.
go first, mate.
Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
I
You're fine.
have plucked up some balls, apparently. Excellent. Great. I can't reach this spider. Can I reach?
Yeah, you can.
Can I?
He can't fly.
I can't fly.
Oh yeah. How high up is this thing?
It's 13, it's 20 foot up,
20 feet, okay.
so
Yeah.
there wouldn't be a way of...
You have a range weapon though.
I do.
But it's a
I've never
single
used
attack.
it, so yeah.
Throw it.
Because it halves its
hang on.
multi-attack, which
Sure.
is rounded down, so at the moment it's only...
So I'm gonna be here. That's pretty much all of my movement now. How to reach any of these? Unless, if I was to take a potion of growth, how would that affect everything around me?
Everything gets
It
pushed
would
away.
push Bern back. Arachne's currently on the wall, so it wouldn't really affect her. She should technically be here. So Bern would be pushed back. You'd be large enough to hit the spider then. It would also be large enough. You'd also be high enough for it to hit you.
I
Actually,
am aware of.
Could be here.
I am aware of that. Okay, alright. I'm gonna take a potion of growth. Use a potion of growth.
Oh god.
Fuck me. I am
Okay.
gonna die on this. What am I doing?
Okay.
Someone slap me.
Thankfully, the ledge is large enough to take you at this point.
I didn't think about that.
How
I
long
like
does
that
that
you're
last?
throwing. Lucy just said.
Hold on, how long does that last?
1
1 hour.
No.
We're gonna have some trouble getting you through here.
I've got the image of like some fiend children on a day out with their
Oh my
fiend
God.
mum, and then just a random giant rook falls into the park. Of course, the park's on fire, but
Just see Rook getting big. "Roar, I'm gonna smash," and then just falls off.
Like,
It
Look,
gets
just
bad
hit
when Rook
every
like,
level
gets
of
back
hell on your way down. To all
Right.
9 of them.
I am gonna just aim directly for the spider's face.
Okay.
It displeases me.
Make me 3 attack rolls. Great Weapon Master or no?
Oh, hang on. How armored do these shells on these spiders look?
Too far away.
You have previously established that a 16 doesn't hit, and that these creatures are stronger than a natural giant spider would be, seemingly from some form of fiendish vitality, so they are fairly strong.
I blame lava.
Okay. I will do one to start with without
Great Weapon
the
Master.
Great Weapon Master. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll roll 1. See if I can get over that.
What's your plus
That's
to hit?
5 plus. That's 15. It takes me to.
15 doesn't hit.
Yeah. No. All right. I'm gonna do the other 2 without Great Weapon Master then.
Okay, go ahead. That is a crit
Well, one-
and a miss.
Nice.
Crit on 19. So it's that.
Nice.
Rerolling ones
That
and
looks
twos.
not
I
bad.
know. I know it doesn't. Reroll this one and this one each. That one went down, but that one went up.
No,
So,
well, there you go.
22
Good.
plus. Should we just plus the modifier?
6.
Plus 6?
Yeah, so plus 6. Yeah.
28 points of damage. Okay, swing into this one with the 28 points of damage. As you do so, you watch as the outside of its form, where the blade cuts into it, you watch as a bit of black ichor spills out down your blade, and as it touches your arm, you feel a searing pain as you take 12 points of fire damage as you strike this thing and successfully damage it within melee
Okay.
range.
Alright, okay, this is how it's gonna be. Right. I'm gonna use Action Surge.
Okay, go ahead. And
I'm
make
gonna
three
hit
more
it 3
attacks.
more times.
I don't think it's gonna live 3 more times, is it?
Hit.
That is
Hit.
a 28, a 20, and a 23.
So go ahead and roll your dice. Dem. 6. So with a plus 6 on all of these.
Yep.
So I have to start from the top. You get to reroll
Oh.
1s and 2s, so you can reroll that one, this one, that one. Okay, starting from the
Nice.
top. That is 7 plus 6, which is 13 points of damage, followed by the rest, which is enough, so this last attack is wasted. Those 2 attacks kill it. This procs twice. Takes 7 points of fire damage, followed by 14 points of fire damage, so 21 points of damage there.
That's not too bad. Could be worse.
As you dig into it twice, the heated body of it spills out this ichor, damaging you and harming you. As the form screeches, you watch as the leg, as it kind of crawls side to side, staggering, before as it falls, its legs curl inwards, boom,
Oh, God,
hitting
I
the
hate
stone
that.
on the way down.
Hate the bit when the spiders do the.
No, I wanted the harvest from that.
Well, I think at this current stage, don't have an option. But
Okay.
God's
following
sake,
you.
Sasha,
Yo,
you
Yeah.
idiot!
Rook, let me get some of that blade.
Look, the
Well-
what?
Okay, Sasha's no longer restrained. She falls.
Okay then. So now this because this is it my turn? Yes. It
Yeah,
is.
it's your turn. You
I've just
share
been
turns.
let Rook go. But yeah, this one's not in range for 90 feet, is it?
Where are you?
It's not. I'm there. No, it's not.
30, 60, 65. So long as you're closer than 90 feet vertically, you should be fine. So 5, 10, 30, 35, 40, 45, 55, 60. Yeah, you're within range.
Excellent.
You're within 60 feet of it.
I will be blowing its brain up with a psychic assault. No.
Changes mind.
No, it will have to be psychic assault because I'm definitely not 60 feet within range.
Yeah, you're exactly 60.
Am I
Exactly
60? 50? 60?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Then fine. Psychic Inquisition it is. 7
no.
psi points.
Oh no!
7d10. Hammer of
That's
Inquisition.
12.
Fuck. It's 12 psi points?
No, 12 as in he rolled a 12 in his save.
Oh, okay. Now, Mummy, what did my thing do? Specialist improvement.
This is for...
Target hit, falls prone, and becomes grappled and restrained until the start of my next turn.
Oh no!
Afterwards, they have advantage against psychic position for the next round. Oh no. So, that's...
Oh no!
Oh.
So, 7d10 damage, guys. Let's go.
Oh my god.
43 damage.
Oh dear.
That's 3-8.
Okay, it is...
Elsyan, motherfucker!
Definitely. It is definitely...
4-8.
after that.
Oh. God.
As you cast Hammer of Inquisition, stretching out your hand, you watch as it kind of takes its head, swings its head side to side. Stop minding. And as its voice kind of trails off for that moment, you watch as its legs lose grip.
No, don't fall.
As it falls
Don't
prone
fall down.
and now falls 60 feet into the abyss below.
Okay, but did you really think Chris was going to let us harvest anything?
Yeah, of course.
Besides which, we need to be moving. We don't
Yeah.
have time
Yeah.
to
At this
sit around
point-
harvesting.
Felipe is still grappled and restrained, and the thing that she's attached to is currently falling. As
Oh,
Felipe is also
um,
paralyzed
Oh,
and is
she
now
gets
also...
small.
Can I get
Oh.
opportunity attacks to attack the thing that
No.
while it's
Well, does it fall out of his area of influence?
Okay, no, yeah, sure.
If it
Go
does,
for it.
then it should do.
Yeah.
Opportunity attacks are weird.
Go ahead and make the attack roll.
Oh,
No, you go ahead
Doesn't
and you
matter
take...
anyway.
Actually, no. AC's 10, that hits. Go ahead and roll the attack damage. I forgot, it's like, yeah, this thing has stupid low AC, but it has 40 hit points. So,
Really?
good.
Only 40? Huh.
it's 40 for the lava webbing.
For the yes.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see.
And every 10 hit points is a -2 to the DC. DC's 18, so it's easier and easier. So, taking the swing, it carves through the webbing, not enough to cause a next lowering of the DC, but as Felipe continues to fall, now grappled by this, and paralyzed, can't make any checks. Everybody has a full round of combat before it does anything, so what would you like to do?
Before what does anything?
Should we run?
Before
yes.
the spider does anything?
Continue going.
I think we should
Yeah.
just fucking dash.
Going.
Take your dash actions and run.
Careful of Rook. Don't slip here.
Okay. Taking the dash action, is there anything else you'd like to do? Because Arachne can move at good speed,
Rook wants to do something.
Giant Bat Orm can move at good speed, Sasha can move at decent speed.
I'm gonna have base stick with Orm at all times.
Okay. He's got high speed, so you're all moving forward. Is there anything else you guys would like to do as a part of that?
Well, I mean, I can't harvest anything, so I got nothing else.
Okay.
Can keep up.
Fly back
Yeah,
and take the
I
rest.
don't really want Malcolm to go too far out of his way to rescue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Felipe.
Just
Felipe's
come back to
done
me
his
so you
job.
get the 10 feet or 15 feet.
Yeah, I will
So,
back up to you guys and then.
I am double
Move with you.
concentration.
you are double concentration. So, backing up to the rest of you guys as you all proceed to move.
Yeah, we're moving.
As you all move forward, rushing forward, I'll reorganize.
This is no longer here. It's just
No
in
longer here?
case.
Okay, good. Okay, just
Yeah, I didn't want to take that damage. I would have dispelled that.
I'll dispel it before he gets a chance. Oh no.
Whoa! The
You
tower
messed up my
concentration.
It's
You
fine.
messed up my I don't need to be on there. I'm flying still.
Oh yeah, good point.
Neither does this, but okay.
Right, there we go. Up ahead, Arachne's up ahead, high spoof.
I'm in the
high,
middle.
high
She's
spoof.
definitely up ahead.
High spoofment need.
I'm in the middle.
Queglod, you're still concentrating on fly, so Fang and Arachne can still fly. So they're gonna proceed to move up ahead.
Yeah, I'll.
I don't know why
There's
Fang
no
is,
point
but-
cancelling it at this
Yeah.
point.
Okay. Rook, as you look at the ground before you, it is very thin. What would you like to do?
Ah, shit the bed. Didn't plan this far ahead. Okay, what's
Also
the
say Elsyan, as you look over to where the hell spider is to see what it's doing. You watch as it attempts to reach out with its legs and fails. and you watch as the Guardian of Faith cuts off the last bit of webbing that it attempts to reattach itself with, as it and Felipe continue to plummet into the depths below. The threat is seemingly gone.
Oh, I hate how you say
Seemingly.
Guys, we will be overconfident and cocky here, and Chris won't punish us for that.
Can I swap places, Simon?
Huh?
Can I swap places because I'm not reaching you?
Yeah, what are you?
Just for past that choice.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. That's fine.
Can we dispel magic that grows?
If you want
We
to.
could.
Yeah.
Just
sure.
we have also been here before. Oh,
We haven't gone this far.
We haven't gotten this.
No, in the situation where Rook is too big.
Oh yeah,
And
I
we did
dispel
find a
magic.
rather elegant solution, which was reduce.
reduced, but that's also concentration and lasts for an hour.
Yes.
Okay.
Lasts
So,
for a minute,
dispel.
isn't it, for large reduce?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does last for a minute.
No, yeah, last for a minute.
Dispel magic.
Okay.
One.
Rook,
I just tap myself on the head with my axe.
after your
Dispel.
no, because you're not. Okay, you know what? I'll allow it. Instead of using a spell slot, Rook taps himself on the head and uses his axe's special
Achoo!
ability to
Oh
remove.
great, it's
the-
black clover.
to remove.
Uh,
bonks himself on the head and removes that. Okay.
Surprised
I
that
would now
worked.
like. I would now like at
there's
this
way
point.
too many concentrations here. What's happening?
Okay.
Well,
B was constant, or Featherwing was concentrating on polymorph, no longer necessary.
which is- yeah.
So Orum's back. Okay. I would now like everybody to make a concentration, or not concentration check, a stealth check, please. And
Okay.
With pass without a trace?
with pass without a trace because it is active.
Right, so
Um,
I've just got a normal roll then.
everybody. No, you have. Actually, no.
I
That's
can
right.
set up a house ability again. Yeah.
No, this would be everybody would have advantage on this from.
But I have normal.
I'll say everybody has advantage on this because you have eliminated all threats in the
Ah.
area.
Okay, right.
So regular roll for.
Ooh,
Even though he's got armor.
24.
Yeah,
Yeah,
regular.
I've got heavy armor.
Well, yeah, but enhanced ability doesn't stack, so you would have
That
a.
doesn't stack.
So you'd have
Okay.
a regular roll, and Sasha would get
Okay.
a regular roll as well, along with four.
So it's a plus without a trace plus 10.
Plus 10.
Such-
Love how Sudz is just like Allah.
I don't feel like doing the math.
That's fair.
Mine's
Okay.
a lot as well. It's
That's-
32
okay,
for me.
that's
It's a 19 for me.
I got
Anyone
21.
roll for Sasha?
I did.
I'll
that-
roll for
oh.
Sasha.
I
I'll roll.
rolled for Sasha already. She got 20.
plus something.
I got a
Total.
24.
Oh wait, sorry. This is supposed to be 1, so taking the
I
left
can
one.
put away my extra damage dice. Wonderful. Back at the dice vault you go.
It's a dice jail! You failed me! No one died!
What's that for?
That is for Orum.
Okay,
You
Aurum.
know what happened?
Okay, as your
I accidentally.
Guys,
I-
deep breath, Sudz.
Sorry.
He rolled the 1, then he accidentally pressed roll again, and it rolled the 1 again.
okay. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to make sure that you were telling the truth.
No, I saw it.
I know, but the dice are like, no, you cannot try and get lucky for that. Wrong campaign.
Yeah, I
Alright.
started laughing.
As you
Deep breath,
As
Sudz.
you as the
Use
combat
your
is
lungs.
as the combat is over, seemingly no threat is around. You proceed to move forward. As Featherwing's like, yeah, sure, I'll just drop polymorph. As Orm, boom, just hits the earth where it is.
Surely the successes overweigh the 1 loss.
That is true. It does. As
Yeah, I got like 230s.
as you note, as you are continuing moving, you hear behind you quite a ways a loud buzzing sound.
Oh no.
Yay, they're back.
Get the fuck up.
Don't worry, guys, we just killed the big fish.
Oh wait,
The
That
bigger
might be
fish are coming.
that might be my
No.
buzzing because that's
If I-
still going.
No, that one ended when you used
Oh, no.
polymorph because it's concentration.
No.
No, it's
If,
not.
if I,
Yeah, it is.
didn't we see these giant spiders
Is
eating
there images not?
eating the chasma?
Yeah.
So yeah, we've killed the big fish. Here come the chasma. So they're the ones that do the buzzing. I hope.
It is concentration from major image.
It just doesn't say that it is in Featherwing's character sheet.
Well,
I'll do
maybe
that.
the character sheet isn't right.
How long can we keep going for now?
Right now you have, if I remember correctly, because you traveled pretty quickly. You were also just past midday when this all happened, so you probably have another 2 hours of travel, maybe 1.
Because we were double dashing with fly like 2,000 feet or something.
Yeah, you traveled quickly, so you've probably got 1 or 2 hours before you start feeling exhausted.
Okay. So I guess we'll find a good place to settle.
Okay.
Yeah, away from these webs.
I'll say go ahead, and I would like either a survival check or a perception check from up to 2 people.
I'm good with survival.
Look, it was survival or perception, wasn't it?
Yes, your choice.
I got perception.
Survival of +9.
Could I just press a perception, Chris?
No.
Take a 22.
I mean,
or not.
It'll tell you it'll tell you if there's any enemies around in the area which you get to.
But I'm guessing I won't get to roll, will I?
No,
I just had some good rolls, so
it would just be your perception. If
people can think they can get above a 22, then go for it. But...
Yeah, I got
Malcom survival,
perception.
and you're doing perception. Okay.
So who's doing what? 1 perception, 1 survival?
I'm doing survival.
1 perception, 1 survival. Okay, so we've got. Do you want to go do it, Infernal? I'm fine with that.
Oh, you roll. That's what I meant.
Oh, you're gonna make me roll.
Yeah.
You have to press the R button a few times. All you press it, more work you have to do, Sam.
He gets
Still
like
21.
25.
No, 20. No, it's a 19.
19.
It's a 19.
And
I also got a 19.
Okay, 19 and 19. As you're moving, the two of you are proceeding to keep an eye out for a place to rest for the night. You find a particular ledge which is rather large, sticks out a bit. The wall recesses a small way. You can see where bits of the rubble have fallen in the past. From a natural survival check, you pick up that this is probably a good place to camp. The fact that there's quite a bit of rubble here suggests that there was potentially a landslide or potentially something from above fell. If that's the case, it could potentially happen again, but the chances are very slim. With your perception looking around, you see the same spot that's pretty good in this area, and looking around the area, you don't see any enemies in this particular vicinity.
I don't think this is a good spot. That this has to be described as a good spot at all. No, I think we should move on.
Okay,
I was joking.
You have another half an hour of travel if you want to attempt it.
No.
No. Good spots to
I'm
come
not going
by.
without any more spells.
Okay.
Camping.
Camping Simulator 2019. Let's go.
Stone goes down. Everything's going on. I would like watches from everybody if you're going to be taking a long rest.
I'll do a watch.
Okay. Queglod,
I will.
Are you doing anything before rest, seeing as you do not have Felipe currently?
No, I'm happy to take a normal watch if people want.
I will
Can't you? Are you gonna resummon?
So what watches have we got
at
covered,
the end of the rest?
At the end of the rest. Okay.
What watches have we got covered?
You currently
I'm
have,
happy to.
you have
Here.
Bern covering the last 2, and you have.
Fuck it, I'll take the first one then. I'll just take the first one and I'll be awake for the last one anyway.
I'll do the second.
Although I won't necessarily be on watch, I'll be reading my herbalism book again.
Okay.
I'll do the first then if he's reading his book.
Rook will be on watch.
I'm happy to do the second.
Okay, and we'll say you go alongside Sasha as well for that one. So each sharing watch, going around the rest of you. A message.
Don't worry about it.
If you're referring to what I think you are, then yes.
Don't send secret messages. It's rude.
Is that not the point of D&D?
No!
It is.
No, it's not. Remember, this is supposed to be a tabletop game. You don't get to be secret at a table.
Are you sure?
You can whisper to people.
Can always pass notes.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I know you're going to anyway, but
Yeah.
I like to get the illusion that I give.
So, perception checks, 1 from Elsyan and 1 from Rook, please, as you are proceeding to go into the first watch.
Oh, we don't have to leap if we watch. This has been.
No.
Chris, that's 26.
26.
I got 8. How? What?
Okay.
I've got a +7 to my percent. I took some good feats early on.
Yeah. Rook,
Nine.
you are very kind of looking around a little bit skittish about the whole spider simulator right now. And you're
I'm
not.
also gonna put a jar of stuff into Bern's pack.
Takes a jam jar. It's got like maybe an inch or two of black liquid in it. And just places it inside of Bern's pack. You would see this, Elsyan.
You know what? Not even going to ask.
Ink,
Okay, I'm
you
going
wanted
to ask.
borrow
What the
some-
fuck are you doing?
You wanted to borrow some ink, and I had hold of it, and I forgot to give it back to him in Adamantia, so chucked it in there.
Ah. At least you're not you know what? I don't even care if you steal from them. As long as you don't
are a
steal from
strange
me, I will melt your brain. Just be warned.
Fair dues.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
watching you, Rook.
That's right. I'm watching you too. It's always good to know. You have beautiful eyes. I'm always watching you.
Elsyan is shocked at someone actually complimenting him for once. He's got, I don't know how to react. Insults I can always fire back with. Being nice I can't. Thank you, you're big.
Well,
Amazing.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Elsyan's
Yes.
conversation skills coming into play.
You know what? You know, it's only been, what, a year and a half? And his -1 in charisma is finally being roleplayed?
Well done.
I don't think I'm not very good at this game, guys.
Oh, you know.
I kid.
Jeez.
Anyway. What's with that skull? Seriously, tell
Oh.
me.
His friend.
Okay then. Fine. Is he friend?
Yes.
Just let me. Okay. Well. Chris, I am going to do a 2-point Hammer of Inquisition on Rook to force him to tell him the truth, and of course, no damage.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence saving throw, please, Rook.
Oh shit! This is the worst time.
I know. I planned.
Oh,
Never mind. Never.
18 plus 3. That's 21.
You know what? Fair enough.
By the power of friend, I resist your dirty mind tricks.
Okay. One thing you do note:
Oh god.
Elsyan points at you at part of the conversation. He awkwardly then pulls his finger back. You don't notice any of this.
No, just scratch my nose.
Motherfucker.
It's a tingle.
I presume I can tell that it hasn't worked.
You can tell.
Fuck. You know what? Just got to go back to looking out and stop being so scared of giant spiders. Ooh, big fangs, poison,
Shut up.
webs.
As you say that, you hear through the ravine. It catches you only for a moment as you hear what sounds to be sound of rubble.
Sound of rubble.
Yes, ever so slight. Far off in the
Something.
distance, some in the direction you're going. You can hear it, and then you stops.
Look, shush. I think something's moving out there. Something's out there coming to get you. But in all
Elsyan?
seriousness, there is something out there.
I don't know whether to believe you or not. I really don't.
Okay, I may joke around, but there is something out there. But we knew that already, so this isn't any big surprise.
No, not really. Not really. We just had giant mosquitoes and giant spiders. But I would be surprised if there was nothing out there. Honestly, I would be. As long as
just
it's not a spider coming to kill us, I don't care.
I'm just surprised no paladins have come down here with just their entire order just to, try and seal a portal to hell.
I think they have.
Maybe this portal is just too big to seal.
Why do you think the spiders are so big?
Oh lord!
It's just like the old film, Eight-Legged Freaks.
Oh my god, I
Exactly.
love
No, I was
that
more
film.
thinking Starship Troopers, but
I mean, I had Eight-Legged Freaks on VHS, so.
Oh, me too. Classics. Right. Anyway, so I'm assuming at that point our watch is kind of over. So I.
yeah.
Your watch is over. Hand over to the next people. Queglod
Who is
and
next?
Sasha.
Did we lose any?
Mhm.
Harlan got moved
Oh, Harlan,
to
this.
AFK.
Yeah.
He got moved to AFK.
Well, Harlan headed off, so.
Welcome
Oh.
back.
Oh.
I guess he's back.
Are we dead yet?
Nope.
No.
No, I
Not
killed the
good.
one that grappled
You
you.
didn't even get your turn to cast heal. They dealt with
You
it.
fell down. You fell down the ravine.
Yep.
Elsyan is overpowered.
Yeah. So go ahead. You are
That's
you
a-
are currently
that's a
taking a long rest,
3.
and you have just performed your watch. You got a 20 from Sasha. What did you get?
That was a 3 total on my end.
3.
So,
Listening out
Yeah.
and looking out, you can't seem to see anything. It doesn't seem to catch your attention.
no, I'm a bit too busy for focusing on resummoning Felipe. I think.
And Sasha, as you're sat there listening out, you listen. Nothing. Silence for the entire watch. It's eerie. As you think back, there have been mild ambient sounds. As you begin to kind of catch onto that, you notice the wind has stopped. The sounds around you seem to have stopped.
This is internally inside my head. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Now the A scale.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh
That
shit!
wasn't-
Oh shit!
that was a
oh
joke,
shit,
Harlan,
Oh shit!
stop.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I could keep going.
Please don't.
But yes, I'm suitably terrified.
Yeah. Obviously, in character, I have nothing to be afraid of, so it's fine. I hear nothing, therefore.
Okay. Your watch comes to a close. Third watch, Malcom and Bern, go ahead.
I am going to be rolling mine with disadvantage because I am going to be focusing more on scry.
What would you like to try and scry?
I would like to try and scry on the eggs that because this is around the time when I should be scrying on it.
Okay.
Don't make me try and complete my spell here.
Look,
No, please.
I'm
gonna
a dude.
Okay.
It's like 4.5 hours. I can't.
You could take up both watches, and then the final 2 watches are just made without perception checks.
There's just this giant spider looking at us, and I'm just there like, oh, so this goes here. You add a little bit of gem dust here.
As it explodes into flying weapons.
Bern goes to IKEA. Giant spider's just there staring in at the window.
What are you doing? What are you looking at? Continues
Browsing.
making it.
Alright, so, as you perform the scry, I'm going to say, because you've only seen them secondhand, and because you have no way to really target a particular egg, actually, you know what? I'll get you to roll a d6, because this will determine which egg you look at. It's a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
What's your DC?
Egg 2. 18.
18. Okay. As you attempt to focus in on this, the egg seemingly seems to resist it.
Okay, so never mind. That was
So, go ahead and roll me perception check, please, from each of you. Disadvantage on you, Malcolm. As you are...
Minus trash. Should I use my last luck point for
everyone.
today?
Oh, no.
mine is worse trash.
Last luck point. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
You did it.
Okay. 2 of you listening out. Bern, you looking out into the darkness. You pick up on it as well. As you listen out, it is silent here. Take a quick cursory glance, looking around, back and forth. The wind has stopped. There is no weather from the outside.
Is there like no ambient sound as well?
There's no ambient. As you're listening, it's silence in all directions.
Try and do like a flick of my fingers, like a snap.
Okay.
See if I can hear it.
You perform a snap. Is as it dissipates into the ravine.
I meant like a quiet one next to myself. But...
Well, yes. Either way, you can hear it.
Interesting. Don't like that. Malcom, can you stop looking at stuff and help?
I'm looking into the eyes of the Lord.
Well, this doesn't look good.
Huh? What doesn't?
It's way too quiet. It's like no weather here or anything.
Well, we haven't made it this far before, so...
Yeah, it's weird.
Final watch, Elsyan and Bern. Go ahead and roll me perception checks, please.
I will be reading my book.
Okay, so
Oh
make
no,
yours
you
with-
as well.
make yours with disadvantage.
Bloody book.
Hey, I've already done my watch.
You were reading
I'm
a
the one
book.
doing so. Yes, I'm reading a book.
I'm also
Are
doing
you
it.
still paying attention? Got
Okay.
a 22.
22.
Nice.
Okay.
How does he get higher than me?
You, as you're sat
Because
there
I'm
reading your
better
book,
than
as
you.
you're sat there reading your book, you just flipping through it. Each page, passing from one to the next, you concentrate on that. Bern, as you're trying to listen out, a little bit more skeptical of your surroundings. As Elsyan, you hear again as rubble falls further away again.
Does it sound like it's closer or in the same place?
About
Or...
the same distance.
Do I know which direction it's coming in, or is it just
The
echoing?
direction you're going.
So
The
it's...
echo makes it difficult, but with that high perception, you do manage to pick it up.
Okay, so it's the way that we're going to end up going. Don't think I need to tell you this, Bern, but we need to be on our guard throughout here. Something more up ahead. It's a ways off, but
It's way too quiet here. It's strange.
yes, you can hear
Don't
that
like it.
rubble.
Rubble.
Again, double. Rubble is moving in the background, and I can hear myself through your microphone.
Yeah, I know. Your feedback from your psychotic thing.
I apologize.
Psychotics.
Just wanted to point it out. I apologize. Anyway, but yes, we have to just
We can start off tomorrow flying if you want.
probably best to say flying for when we actually can see the danger and know which way to fly away from, rather than just going, let's go flying, then fall into the ravine when one of us gets a surprise attack.
Well, I don't want a surprise pitfall anywhere. Us falling down and not being able to reach each other if we fly.
There's a fairly larger pitfall there. It's yes, the surprise pitfall can happen, but let's face it, if someone gets hit that's concentrating on fly, they fall, and they've somehow lose concentration. They
fall into the pitfall. That's the thing.
But we do fall into hell.
We won't trigger. That's my point.
You're right, we won't trigger a pitfall, but we don't know everything that's down here, do we? Unless you somehow have an encyclopedia of the Oromance Ravine creatures, or bestiae of some kind. I doubt you do. Flying, save your magic strength for when we need it.
Well, the problem is I need to be in touch range of everyone.
Well, then we'll just stick it close together.
Cuddle pile.
Sasha, you're asleep. Shh. Shush, my dwarven princess. Ignore I said that.
Wait, what? What?
Mind blast. No. Just save your strength. It's not worth just to negate a bit of risk of something we don't even know is here. Just have to watch our step and be careful. If we have to go slowly, then so be it.
Alright. If you say so.
I do say so. Besides, you're all far more useful to me alive than dead. I mean, it's all better if you're all alive. Just don't go spending magic that you don't need to spend. Never know when you might need it for something big.
Well, yes, true. If we don't make it to the big thing, what's the point?
True. Yes, I get what you're saying, but as long as we're careful, we should be fine.
Alright, we saw that there could... was it avalanche or something else? No,
It was...
rockfall.
Well, that was a rockfall, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was mild rubble falling.
That's what we heard. And this camp it's affecting near a rockfall, isn't it?
Yeah.
We should
need to be
probably...
careful of that.
We should probably get going before, something decides to push rocks down on top of our heads. Because that might be quite bludgeoning. I'm sorry.
Alright, the party wakes up.
Elsyan does a bad pun. Everyone wakes up and just stares at him.
Wakes up
Don't
in a
make me
sigh.
stab you again.
I've got to talk to you about that, Malcom. That is assault, and I will be reporting you to the guard.
I
Good
gave
luck.
you a tattoo. That's all.
That's worse. That's grievous actual bodily harm.
Maybe?
You could have just asked my permission.
Could have.
But where's
What's
the
it
fun in
even
that?
for?
Probably wasn't worth it.
Why is there a giant me?
I'm sorting these out. You ignore.
Ignore them. But seriously, what is this tattoo even for? Was it just a bit of a joke?
No, it's in case we go someplace again.
It gives you incredible sexual prowess.
Fuck off, Sasha.
Makes you very attractive to spiders.
I think I've got that one.
I mean, that's technically true.
I mean, you people are all you're all fairly dense for the most part, but not that dense to go. Let's go to our man's ravine. Yes, this place that we've seen spiders in the past here, and gone. Yes, we need something that makes us attractive to spiders.
No.
Well,
If you want to know, the tattoo is
sorry.
from when we visited Bern's organization. We all have them.
I see. So we now have group tramp stamps? Is that what I'm getting?
But yours is a tramp stamp.
In
Others
so many
don't.
words, yes.
Mine is on the back of on my back, not on my lower back, just above my butt, thank you. That's going to interfere with my actual tramp
That's
stamp.
true, Malcom?
yeah, his is on his back.
It's on my upper back, because I was sat on his chair at the time.
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna use my amazing strength to stab through a chair.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't worry, Elsyan already has a tramp stamp. I mean, what?
I mean, I don't doubt it.
Lots of things happened in the Emerald Sanctuary, guys. Lots of things. Green dragons get fucking weird.
Anyway, we should be careful going forward.
Oh,
There's rubble last night.
Oh, yes, there was.
Just keep an eye out. It's kind of the way that we're going. It's probably just more giant fucking spiders.
Shut up.
What? Giant
might-
spiders?
Well, it might not be.
Elsyan is making pincer movements just with his fingers near his mouth. Giant spiders.
Are you starting with Fast Without
Why?
Tracer?
Huh? What's that?
Are you gonna start with Fast Without Tracer, should I?
Sure. Why not?
I'll do Enhanced Ability again.
Okay. keeping up enhance ability and pass without trace, I would like everyone to make a stealth check. Again, regular rolls on everyone here.
Whoops, that didn't want me to pick up my D8.
Plus
Roll for Fang.
That is
21.
maths. What is it? 15. 25.
We all got these in here. Yep.
Yeah, 25 here as well.
Have you rolled, Sasha?
24 on me.
Ah, yes, I get my side points back. Wunderbar.
Harlan?
Well, you.
I'm here. What's going
Did you roll
on?
for stuff?
Stealth.
That's
Normal rolls on everyone.
regular roll because you're getting enhanced ability by Bern.
No, normally.
Ready for Clink Clank the Dwarf.
Honestly.
Oh!
What?
Pass without trace, that's 24.
How? How?
Oh.
So, I will say 30 or higher. Okay, 30 to 20.
25.
Sorry,
24.
sorry.
25.
Everyone got against above 20.
B got above.
You got above 30? Okay,
Yeah.
anybody get from 20 to 10?
18, 2 18s. Actually, no. 20 and an 18. 20 for me, 18 for Aurum, and I don't know what Featherwing stealth is.
It's fine. Featherwing doesn't need to stealth because it's based off of...
Also, he's invisible.
Also true.
That.
So, overall, staying very quiet as you move through the ravine. As you continue moving forward, the stone on the side staying as rough as it previously was, you can see there are several points here where the ledge seems to thicken out, and you can see that there are several piles of rubble. There are also parts of the ledge where it's thinner, and you can see a very obvious trail leading downwards where bits have broken off. You see ahead of you a series of small mounds of stone leaning up against the wall, with the reddish dust slightly laying over the top of it.
Reddish dust?
Yeah, same as what you've been used to in this area.
I see.
Very careful.
Move forward again. Keep moving forward.
Yeah, cautiously.
Cautiously moving forward.
Yeah.
Make me a perception check. Or an investigation if you're trying to look for pitfalls, traps, that kind of thing.
I'll do.
Isn't Fang good at that?
Fang is with you, yeah. However, he can try, but he'll have to be at the front.
I'll be looking out for pitfalls and stuff, Chris. Can I use my passive investigation?
They'll help, or it would help, but don't. With the passive investigation that you have, you don't seem to spot any in the vicinity.
Okay. It's a
But
23, so.
Yeah, somebody can search if they think they would like to try and beat a passive investigation.
I just
Yeah.
want
23, I'm not beating that.
But you know what? Fuck it. I'll actually roll for investigation. Got a +8 in it anyway.
Okay.
Just keep an eye out for pitfalls. Like I said, these people are more useful to me alive. That's 20.
20? Okay. Moving forward. Don't seem to be any traps. The ground seems to be a little bit weak at times, but it's nothing too major. You're all able to walk over it. Short, about 2 hours into your journey walking, Elsyan instinctively puts up his hand to tell you all to stop. As you all
Wait, what?
stop momentarily, as Elsyan, on the wall to your right, on the wall which you have been following around the right side of the ravine, you can see where there is a small pile of rubble on the ground on the very thin portion of this ledge. You can see 3 large grooves dragged across the surface of the stone. Investigate them further if you wish.
What, are they cut into the stone, or?
They look like
Oh.
scratch marks.
I'm going to investigate them further.
Go ahead.
And guys, we might have found the bigger fish.
Jesus.
How many days are we off now?
10. You are now 5 days in. You are 2 day. You are 1 day of traveling, and then another day you will reach the fortress halfway through.
Okay.
2 days out from your current spot.
But yeah, Tanquist.
Okay.
Did that help?
It did. As you look, you don't know what might have made this, but the grooves are about 3 foot in length and about 4 inches deep. You also stand
Okay.
about 2 inches wide.
And they look more like, I'm guessing they look like big claw marks than anything.
Yes, claw marks as they scratch across. And as you see this for a moment, you look around and you can see another set of 3. Another set of 3. All lining about 10 foot off of the ledge, lining the edge of this.
Everyone keep your heads on a swivel. We need to keep an eye out. Something big is nearby, and quite frankly, if we don't see this thing, it either can turn invisible, or we're idiots. And quite frankly, both are likely.
Queglod can sense if they're invisible, can't you?
No.
No,
Only
I
through
can
darkness.
see. Better in
No,
darkness.
Well,
Philippe can now also
no other way
do
but forwards, so just be careful of these grooves. Don't lose your slip.
I meant with
You should
detect
footing.
magic.
Just be careful.
I guess with detect magic, if that's a thing that happens.
Okay.
I will.
You can have it on at any time. Right?
Can you
Yeah.
ritual cast it?
No, she
I
can have it
just
at
I think she can
go
have
to
it on.
location.
Yeah, I know she can have it on, but
It's at will for her, so it doesn't
I-
cost a spell
It's
slot.
not a spell slot at all.
oh,
so
it doesn't cost a spell. Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
Because that's what I was thinking.
So activating Eldritch Sight,
No.
scanning the area, make me a perception or investigation check. Your choice.
Probably investigation. Ooh. And that is +6, so 21.
Okay. With this, you kind of get a scan of the area. The claw marks are non-magical. The area around you has a very faint magical aura. One that you've noticed before, just from being in Ormant's Ravine. Due to the ancient nature of this, it's naturally magical.
Yep, nothing out of the ordinary.
As you take a few steps forward, something pings with you immediately as your head shoots towards it, as something under the rubble pings necrotic magic.
Okay. Don't stop and don't all look at once, but there's something over there.
That isn't descriptive. What do you
I
mean
will-
over there?
Attempt to subtly point over to in the direction.
Point in the general direction of the small pile of rubble. It just leans ever so slightly up against a portion of the area where it seems to broaden out a bit more.
There's nothing up with the claw marks as far as I can tell, but there's something in that pile. Some sort of magic. Necrotic as far as I can tell. It might be nothing, but all the same, be on your guard. If anyone wants to take a closer look, then be my guest.
Malcolm's going.
Okay, going to move forward. Is the rest of the group going with?
I'll keep within 15 feet of them.
Yeah, go. We stick together. We're going.
Yeah.
Don't let think you was a coward, Sasha.
Oh, I'm not, but he decided to save an unkillable bird instead of me, so I'm going to just, hang back.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Stay loose.
Stay loose. Don't burn your face with your fiery endeavor beard.
How dare you? Endeavor wishes he had this beard.
Yeah, then you could turn it
Who
off.
is this endeavor we're talking about?
So, as you move forward, give me either an investigation check or a perception check. Up to you. Investigation will mean you'll be getting close enough to it that you'll be able to investigate in the rubble. Perception will mean you'll be trying to see anything through the rubble. DC will be drastically higher for the latter.
Who's rolling this?
I'd be investigate. I'm
Is
just.
Malcolm having to roll this?
He said he was investigating it, so.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
can
be
send
rolling.
Felipe with you to give you advantage.
That's the thing you can-
That'll.
That's the thing you can do.
You can use help. And obviously he's got all my invocations now, so.
I'm just trying to see my stats, but my character
What are you
is
looking
not
for?
on my phone.
I'll tell you.
My investigation.
Investigation is a 4.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure of what it was.
Your perception's a 5. It's up to you.
Yeah, I was gonna be doing an investigation. I just wanted to see what it was. Oh,
So
that was a
plus
horrible
9.
time to lag.
As you
bad.
As you look in, you can't see anything in the rubble. You scoop a little bit of it away. At which point, Felipe does mildly scare you. As Queglod, you pick this up as well. As he pushes the rubble aside, you see a skull is revealed from underneath, and you watch as the skull doesn't do anything, but you sense the magic aura dissipates, and you watch as it pulses and travels through the stone and further down the ravine.
It's going down the ravine.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, along the ravine the same way you're going.
That's not good.
Okay, I don't think there's much to be found in that pile now. It's probably just the remains of a skeleton. But everyone be really on your guard, because that magic is moving.
Is it potent?
It's subtle.
Is it moist?
Nice.
You want to try tasting it?
Send Sasha to go lick. I should not shout this. I'm in an attached house. I don't want to know what my neighbours think of me.
It's fine. So, you doing anything?
I guess we're
Yeah, Sasha was
continuing.
going to lick.
No, Sasha's not going to lick.
Guess we're going to continue.
Keep moving, looking round the corner. You, Queglod, watch as the necrotic magic at this point comes back the other way and hits the skull again, and you watch as the rubble moves itself over the skull.
Well,
Okay, that's...
Looks like an alarm.
Yeah, possibly that we just triggered. Okay. Alright, we have to assume that something knows we're coming from now on.
What if we annoy them? Triggers the game.
Just keep triggering it.
Let's not. That's a no plan, I think. Come on, be sensible. Don't want to...
Like ringing the doorbell 50 times.
It's fucking annoying more than anything.
Yes. They might come to us instead of us getting to them.
Is this a good place to fight? Look about you. Can we move around?
Is anywhere here a good place to fight?
You know, that's a fair point. You know what? I've got no response to that, honestly. But we might end up getting the drop on it later. I know the chance is small. I'm admitting that, but
It has a better chance of getting the drop on us.
true. I think we have equal chances of both. Because not a lot actually manages to get the drop on me.
Regardless of the circumstances, though, it seems likely that a fight is inevitable at this point. So we
True.
ought to keep moving.
We could take this chance to fly. But
What is it with you and flying?
Well, judging by the claws, I'm assuming it can't.
Sorry, what was that? What was that, Bern? Rook decided to talk.
Sorry.
he did
Sorry,
make a good point, though.
Oh, actually, that's it. That's something. How did Orm survive? What happened there?
Bullshit.
Here's the thing.
Polymorph. He got polymorphed into a bat.
Okay, that's good to know.
Don't worry, Sasha, you're the only one we left to die.
I saved her. I killed the
And
spiders.
as such, you're the only one I care about, Rook.
Yeah.
That's adorable. I am going to murder Sasha one day, and Rook as well. Like I did to those poor fools in the Emerald Sanctuary.
Anyhow.
What was that, Elsyan?
You heard nothing, Dwarf. Your helmet blocks your ears.
Well, can't fault that logic.
I don't even know if you wear a helmet.
Yeah, she does.
I do.
It's a +2 con.
Oh.
Pretty sweet helmet.
Nice.
Anyway. As you
pristine Shiskri clothing.
As you continue moving forward, making your way, traveling cautiously, because you're aware that something might be waiting for you. I'd like 2 people to helm perception checks here.
I will perceive.
I also will perceive.
Go ahead and make me perceive checks.
Oh
then.
lord. That's
Keep in mind, you guys have
14.
half dark vision.
And that's a 15.
We
Two of
should
you
not have done that.
Looking out, you
Done
see if
that.
there's anything dangerous. You move forward.
Not again.
What?
Don't
No,
lie.
nothing. Sorry, it's
Okay.
all Sam's fault.
As you move forward, you see more of those claw marks. You see more piles of rubble. Queglod, you ping more magical essences. There seem to be 3 or 4 in a row, each of them with a pile of rubble. Same necrotic magic. As you continue traveling forward,
Okay. I'll point them out to everyone, but not.
you
Yeah,
can
I'll point the rubble piles out, but advise that we leave them alone.
Yeah, see if they ping if we skip over them.
Don't mess with them.
Let's skip over them.
Yeah,
like,
no, ignore them and see if they respond. Yeah, that's fair.
Oh. So for a second I thought you meant like actually trying to skip over them as in...
No!
Just fuck about with them, see what happens. Yeah.
Just
Log
kick
one
one
into
down.
the ravine.
That's why I have to actually
People
have
down
sorry.
there.
Communication issue. I apologise. Although honestly I wouldn't put it past this party.
So, ignoring them and moving past.
Did
Move
they
past the
ping?
first one, nothing happens. Move past the second one, nothing happens. Move past the third one, nothing happens.
Okay.
As
For as
you-
much as I do think that leaving them alone is the best plan, I am curious as to what happens if we bring one of them with us.
I could just go telekinesis.
Say,
Do you want me to grab the skull?
No, this is clearly a terrible plan. I just thought it would be funny if we showed up with their own doorbell.
I will grab the skull. If
No,
you
no,
want
it's
me
a bad idea.
No, we can use telekinesis. I can have it further away from us at least.
It's
we kick 2 down the ravine and take the 3rd one.
We could throw it down. We could throw it
That's
down the ravine into
exactly what I
hell.
was thinking.
Guys, we should just kick them all into hell.
I don't think.
God,
if we
Sam
got
has
past
bad
it,
ideas.
I don't think we should touch them.
No.
Elsyan knows you shouldn't. Sam says
Unless you
should.
want to move them like away from us and really fuck with them.
Yeah.
I think you would
No,
try
I
to.
still think it's just like an on-off thing at this point.
Yeah.
So any sort of interaction would achieve the same result, so we should leave them alone.
So we
Forget
leave
I
them.
brought this up. I was just making a silly joke.
I like your joke though.
Make a lot silly.
Rook is a fan of skulls.
You
Growing
will
a collection.
I will break you
What a
one day,
sentence.
and you will tell me whose skull that is.
What,
Elsyan
friend
has
or
a new
child?
mission in life. Look at who this friend was. It's not Sam metagaming at all.
You will never find out.
I can force you to tell the truth.
Lies.
Literally the opposite.
Lies.
Oh god, that's
You
gonna
know
go
how-
outrageous.
We know how you are, Elsyan. You like to lie a lot.
I don't lie, I just obfuscate the truth.
Exactly.
Would I truly lie to you guys?
Insight.
Go ahead.
Would I ever? Doing a deception check, and the DC should be high, because let's face it. I'm almost tempted to say, just fuck it without my bonus. Deception. What is my deception bonus? It's probably not good.
You took proficiency in it just for
that's
this
plus
one
3.
round. Yeah.
It's a +3, so you got to be 16.
I don't have my insight character.
Nope, you
You
don't.
don't have.
That was. I was off by 2.
See, Malcolm, have I ever lied to you?
I believe there was that one time you actually did lie to him.
Really? Can you tell me what time it is?
Give me a sec to think.
I
need to think back to when we first met, because I'm pretty sure you lied then. Hold on.
Oh, please. That's how I greet people.
Exactly.
But not you.
You proved
If
the
I remember
point.
correctly, if you don't remember it, make an intelligence check. Them's the rules.
Chris doesn't remember that.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
I am willing for you to just make up a time I might have lied. If you.
That is, intelligence. That's
Oh no! I do tell you, there was that one
It's
lie.
a +9.
You know what? It's a nat 20. I don't think a +9 really matters.
No, I mean no. It's +9 with the
With the
+5.
With the +5 and the
So, you remember back in episode 3 of this campaign, Elsyan lied about
bullshit,
Elsyan lied about not being able to cast magic while in the fighting pit.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh yeah.
Okay, was Malcolm even in? Oh, Malcolm
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He was there during your initiation fight.
Holy shit,
I
Chris!
would
You
make the argument
liar.
it's not technically magic.
You liar.
I was gonna. There was a focus. I was about to call you out for making up something, and then. No, that's fair. I did. I did entirely do that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think I necessarily lied. I just didn't tell them that I did magic, and it's a lie of admissions. So.
Sweet Jesus, that is the memory you've got.
I mean, it's one of the few things I remember, because they still haven't found out you can cast magic yet, and once they find out, they're gonna find him.
Yeah, he tampered with the fight, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was utter fraud, but. No one's also spoken to me about smacking a small child first session.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't.
Crippling an old man.
Like, not even Sasha's called me out for that bullshit.
That's.
Oh, wait, you slapped a child?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the first session I smacked a child. You know, it approached me. I didn't like it.
Yeah, the small child came up to the party and asked for some gold or some coin. Just looking for copper pieces, and Elsyan, being the rich kid, slapped her and told her to go away.
Oh my
You know, I feel bad knowing that it was a little.
As
When in my mind it was a little boy, it was fine. And I can't remember what it says
gender.
about me.
I can't remember what gender it is, but for some reason my mind keeps telling me it was a girl. So maybe.
You know, it doesn't matter. I smacked a child around the face just because they needed some money for food.
And you're a rich kid.
Elsyan.
He should be treating me better. I've got a position of privilege.
Or
Yeah,
do
you? Have a
you?
feature and everything
No.
for it.
No. I genuinely have the feature position of privilege.
No.
I have the noble background. Yeah. Which I keep forgetting I have, to be honest.
So
But yes, you did lie.
Fine then, I lied. You calling me a liar?
Well, I mean, it's pretty understood now, isn't it, really?
No one. Oh, damn it. No one followed up with the line.
Lie once, you're gonna lie again.
You need to follow up with the line while I ain't calling you a truther. But
I
no,
wanted to
apparently
say
no,
it.
apparently no one has watched Drake and Josh here, so
I haven't.
I think I've got to leave the campaign. 'cause you're
have-
a
I
cultured
haven't.
swine.
I know
I
the
just
meme,
didn't
but I
wanna
haven't
say it.
actually seen it.
I don't recognize the team either.
Don't
Anyway.
worry. Anyway,
So, moving forward.
that's sidetracking.
Yeah, moving forward. As you continue on, Traveling further through the ravine, stone remains the same. You travel for the next half an hour. Another blip comes up. It's another one of those necrotic skulls.
Don't touch it.
As you go past it, you watch as the path curves to the right, rather drastically.
Everyone do the Scooby-Doo style head just coming outside.
I'm probably just gonna have like Felipe poke his head round. If
That's
okay.
better. That's better.
Okay. Felipe pokes his head round. What's Felipe's AC?
Oh, why? Why does it have to be like that?
Oh my god.
Yes. He doesn't get to make stealth here.
Felipe's AC is 15.
Good to know. Make a dexterity saving throw for Felipe, please.
Oh my god. I mean, honestly, I expect nothing less.
I mean, yeah.
If you get blasted in the face.
Okay.
Jesus.
At least it's the immortal bird.
As Felipe flies around the corner, you suddenly realise why there's been a lack of weather. As a massive gust of wind pins Felipe to the wall. And as you each get a look through, you pick up one very major thing. A massive wall of force. It's currently travelling from your end of the ravine through into the darkness. And Felipe is currently pinned against the wall as the weather seems to be stopped in this area.
Wait, can you do a drawing real quick?
Yes, I can.
So everyone watch Chris's epic art skills.
Yep, my epic art skills. So if this is your
To
part,
penis.
and it...
Oh, we're not playing Pictionary.
Dictionary?
Pictionary.
As it comes round the corner here, where you're all here along the side, and you continue, and you continue going up. Felipe went round the corner, and there is currently a massive wall of force that stretches out like this, and the ravine seems to follow in tow on the other side.
You need to get this dick looked at. That's not healthy.
Wait, so the other end of the ravine goes like this?
Presumably, yes.
Really, I thought my understanding was it went like this. I'll stop now.
Yeah, sure. You will die from rocks falling, because this is a convenient location for it as well. So, so Felipe is currently pinned against the wall, and continuing on, Felipe can't seem to see anything going forward. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
How thick up and down does it go?
From your better view at it now, from this distance, up goes up for the 30 feet of your dark vision from what you can see. Down, 30 feet of dark vision from what you can see.
I have 60 feet.
No, not dark vision, magic vision.
Oh, magic vision.
It is invisible to everybody else.
Oh, okay. What's happening here?
There seems to be some sort of wall. It's not physical in any sense, it's magic. It's what's stopping the weather. Felipe is stuck. If one of you could reach around and grab him, that would be most helpful.
Can I reach around
How
to grab?
should we...
Could I use my telekinesis to pull him around, Chris?
You need line of sight, but you can poke your head around the corner and pull Felipe back.
No, because Felipe just poked his head around and now he's stuck to a wall. Good luck, Rook. This is on you.
I'm gonna reach round.
Okay.
Just my arm.
Easily enough, you reach around, you feel a intense force push your arm against the wall as you almost like grab Felipe and you drag Felipe back. Felipe's roughed up, but otherwise okay.
Okay, I'm
Good
putting back
bird.
for now. He's been working hard. He deserves a break.
How should we proceed here? How far up and down?
I can't imagine a standard dispel magic is going to do the trick.
How far does it go up and down?
Up and down, as far as I could see.
I assume we can't proceed normally.
No,
just-
there was a lot
we
of
have to
force
get-
there.
You have to try and get past.
Hmm. Sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention because you started talking Elsyan and it just and everything just went out of my head.
Do you know Dispel Magic, Sasha?
I know of Dispel Magic.
Okay, you're not being helpful.
Malcolm
We
knows
can
it if you
argue
would like him
later.
to cast it.
I know it as well.
And my ex knows it.
I don't know if. Oh, I guess it's
yeah,
worth
I'm not
it.
sure it's, but we can try.
Do
Yeah.
you...
I don't have it prepared because I've got a lot of spells for keeping you all alive.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fair.
fair.
I was just asking a question, Sasha. You fiery bearded fuck.
I was feeling bad actually about what I said, but then you called me a fiery bearded fuck, and suddenly I feel less bad.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Anyway, sorry, Queglod. You were saying something, right?
Not really. Just that I'm not certain Dispel Magic is really going to cut it.
It
Here.
was an idea.
Maybe
Certainly try.
turn into a raven and check up and down if it goes first. Or have Felipe try to. You said he can use your magic type now.
Yeah, as long as he stays a decent distance away, I suppose we can try that. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have Felipe activate Detect Magic, and he's going to fly sort of like over here-ish, like a distance away from the wall.
Okay.
And then try and go up here, see if there's any.
As Felipe flies around and out to the outside of this, Felipe keeping magic vision up, watching through Felipe's eyes as Felipe travels out, beyond. You watch as the wall continues 100, 200, 500,
This is up?
1,000 feet.
This is across.
Is,
I meant up.
Well, this is
Okay.
going forward and up. It's-
I meant vertical.
yeah, vertically, 1,000 feet
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Which point, about 200 feet up, you watch as it comes to a harsh stop, right angles, and goes inwards towards the right-hand side of the cavern.
Okay.
So we could get on top.
Yes, but how long would that take?
So high up.
And also we don't know how.
At this height up, Felipe is now starting to feel the wind rushing through the ravine again, but not harshly. It's not.
Okay.
It's not a funnel. It's just.
Yeah.
Just.
I also don't know how far this way it goes.
No. But I'm assuming it's like a cube-ish shape.
Did we check how much down it goes?
I can check that. Yeah, I'll send.
Don't send him too far down.
Actually, yeah, just the wall at where we were. It was just hitting the floor, right?
It just hit the
Or
floor
was
and went
there
straight
more?
down. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Felipe would just be going down into the ravine. Could have him look for little caves or anything, but I don't think.
Could
Along-
Malcolm dig in through the wall into it?
Potentially. By looking for caves, do you mean are you traveling back down to where you were and then heading down, or are you?
I'm just spitballing ideas, really. It's just a thing that we could try.
Looking for caves is fine. Just what's the location you're trying to target with it?
So, I would guess like here-ish, but then down vertically.
Okay. Felipe dive bombing down, keeping an eye out. Make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Felipe's also being careful not to get too close to the hell portal, because I'm pretty sure you have to go quite far for that, but even so. Detect magic still up on Felipe just in case. There we go.
Okay.
That's the one we've been waiting for.
Traveling down, not about 150 feet, it comes to a harsh stop and then another right angle as it continues to travel inwards. Felipe travels underneath. You can see on the inside of this what looks to be from within, where the rest of this wall of force is in place, kind of obscuring anything. With their natural 20 and the magical resonation on the inside, you can tell that beyond this wall of force is an illusion spell, which spans and lines the entire inside of the cube.
Okay. So we know what part 2 of this challenge is going to be. We just got to solve part 1.
I have to go off in a bit, guys.
That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Yes, I will need to
Wait, so
finish fairly promptly today as well.
So the wall goes like this, and then after the wall, it's illusion this way, or
No, it's
on the inside
like
the
this.
illusion.
So let's take it to bigger perspective. So this is you, right here, and this is the wall, going 1,200 feet out.
That's the wall of force. Okay.
Yep. And going this far in, you don't know how far.
So this is a
of it
cross section.
there. Yeah, on the inside of it, about 2 feet within the lining the inside of this is an illusion spell.
Okay.
so there could be something inside of it.
And all we know is that there's an illusion spell there. What is it? What is the illusion itself?
You're not sure. No one's managed to get a look at what might be inside the wall of force, because they can just see the invisible wall of force is there. No one's looked around since Felipe's head got smashed into the wall.
Right then. You checked for AC earlier, didn't you, Chris?
I did.
That
Sasha.
was him being an asshole, though. Pretty
Wow. Okay. Oh.
Wait, what's going on?
Sasha, stick your head out. You've got a high AC.
I really don't want to.
Tough shit.
No.
Yes. So, with the end of the session there, as the party comes to a stop, this seeming forceful wall of force in front of them, hiding something behind it by an illusion spell. And the party trying to figure out what their next steps will be and how they're going to make them. That is where we will end our session, because he's a dick. So, thank you for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Porn stars.